Okay. What's up?
Hey,
Going.
yeah,
Sorry, I had to get my shit
we're
together.
recording. I was BlurCon.
It was fucking
Yeah,
great.
yeah, right. That must have been fun. That looked like it looked really
Dang.
good.
Yeah,
One of my
probably one of the best things I've probably ever been to. Actually, honestly,
Nice.
it was it was actually amazing. Like it was amazing. It was
Oh,
yeah.
okay. No
I
phoning
have
it in. It was
no,
like 100% good from like day one, that sort of thing.
huh?
But no phoning it in. It was like good from day one. Like no like a little bit here, but a little bit there. But it was like it was good. It was good, solid all the way through, right?
It was incredible all the way through.
Incredible. Ooh, that's like 11 out of 10, huh?
It was I was a solid 50 out of 10. 50 out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go. I
Best
love to hear that.
best decision ever. It was just
Good.
it was so nerdy and it was so black and it was just great. Like this is exactly what I've always wanted.
Okay,
It was
shout out
amazing.
to
It was amazing.
uh,
All the weird
uh,
black people were there. It was great. I was just like,
all the nerdy. Where was it though?
awesome. Huh?
Where was it?
It was in
In
Arlington.
Atlanta? Arlington? Arlington?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Damn.
It was in Arlington.
I thought it, I thought it
It
was
was
like only in like Atlanta or something like that. I had no idea it was like here.
yeah. I said I was going to Arlington. I know you don't
I
read my messages, but
no, I don't. I
mhm.
don't. Because
Arlington, VA. Yes, it's there. It was
Atlanta, PA. Okay, cool. Atlanta,
hmm,
Georgia. That's said 3 times.
that's
Yes.
where MomoCon is.
Is that, wait, is it in Atlanta or in Arlington?
Atlanta.
Momo.
MomoCon, I'm pretty sure MomoCon is in Atlanta.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
I gotta go and look a lot of stuff up because I don't know where anything is. I know
But
that Otakon is in DC and that's it.
yeah,
Uh,
it's very close
yeah,
by.
yeah. Walk us because I guess I want to say we can say our friends' names in the podcast. Anyway, oh, also, I'm Mars. Who are you people?
It's Title Black.
And
Yeah, man. Hey.
there we go. I didn't know. I thought like Mary was down in like Atlanta or somewhere like that. I thought I don't know why. I had
She
this whole thing
drove
in my
like and 2 hours up. She drove 2 hours north. It was in
damn.
Arlington.
Well, still though, that's traveling, so that's still good. But I don't know why I had this whole Atlanta thing in my brain. Um,
Okay.
but um,
I met like some really cool people and like
yeah.
they were just talking about really like amazing things. Like the panels were really great. They had like an anime step workshop and it was really great.
Okay.
They
Nice.
had like they came up with a step to the Demon Slayer opening. That was fun.
Oh,
They
where?
did
Which
like
one though?
because like the,
Season.
the theme was thriller, and so like they had like a thriller dance workshop where they taught everybody the thriller dance, and then like they did it
Oh,
later. It was really great.
okay.
Parties, the parties were popping. Friday and Saturday
Hell
night,
yeah.
the parties were popping. The
So it
parties,
was just a nonstop, just
it
like
was
every
insane. They
just
had
a
like
marathon
amazing
fun.
DJs. Janelle Monae showed up and had a
That's
panel and like
right. Yeah.
dropped the like announced their com like a graphic novel that they're
Oh
producing
shit.
and
Okay.
And then like
Nice.
did a surprise couple songs for us during the party on Saturday. It was great.
Nice.
It was
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
really good.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, now, like, the question is, did you get a picture? Did you get a picture? Did you get an autograph? Like, you that close to greatness. Did you
It
get
was there
something?
was too many people. I wasn't gonna stay around, but I did make it into the panel and I did
Okay.
record some of the panel. It was so good.
Okay. All right,
And
cool,
then
cool, cool.
I was
That's
there at the dance party. Hey, like they were like in the crowd with us. Like we were dancing, and
yeah,
eventually the black people like formed
yeah,
a
yeah,
circle
yeah.
and we were
It
dancing
becomes
in the middle. Like they were totally in like in the circle, but like amongst the circle. Really
yeah.
cool that
She's cool.
it
I mean, they're cool.
felt good
Yeah.
enough to like be in that space with us. And then like jumped up on
Yeah.
stage and like did a couple songs. And like so like like a day after when like after they got there,
Hmm.
contacted the event organizer and was like, "Hey, I want to host a workshop with my new card game." And so then Janelle Monáe like
Okay.
hosted a card game workshop thing and taught people how to like play their card. It was great. It was just like
That's sick. That's cool. Like, wait,
Thought
what kind of
Squad
card
was
game is it?
there.
Wait,
I
who's
did like get to like say hi to Thought Squad. So like she was really cool. I liked
Squad?
her. She
Okay.
was really chill.
Set up.
Um like she's not super duper famous, but she's like on Instagram and like
She's
TikTok.
cool,
But
right?
I like Thought Squad. I like her
Okay,
music.
all right.
Yeah, but just like a lot of
The
talk about
celebration
like
of
even
Black and
though
Amber.
even though it was very much like just people having fun, there was still a
Yeah.
lot of like talk of like revolution. Like people were like really talking about revolution and like using
And
and talking about Afrofuturism and just talking about
yeah,
all the stuff that I'm really into,
it
just
comes with the
using
territory. Yeah, nah.
imagination to like create a new reality. And it was just like really, really
Yeah.
great. It was fun. Yeah.
Sounds kind of dope.
I
I
met
mean,
some
I'm a
really
big
cool
panel guy,
people.
so
Huh?
I I said I'm a big panel guy, so I would have been to like all. I'm sure that would have been really fun. I don't
The
know. I
panels
like
were
to.
great. The panels were really good. They were really like just relevant and
Yeah. You
yeah.
went to the Ianu panel.
Huh?
Dope. You went to the Ianu panel, right?
Yeah, I saw the Anu panel. It was like right after opening ceremonies. Um
That's cool.
yeah, and they
That's really
talked to
cool.
all they had several of the voice actors there and the writer was there just talking
Okay,
about
nice.
the universe and the
Yeah.
world and all that and like the characters. Yeah, it was really cool. It was great.
That's
It
what's
was great.
it. That's cool. That's so fun.
I've
I'm so excited.
it was like it was crazy.
I wish I could have gone. That would have been really cool. I
It was
gotta
crazy.
really like lock
I'm
in
going
next
next year. I don't care what else is happening in March. I'm going.
year. That's
It's
the
gonna be
thing.
great.
That's the tether. It's like that's
Yeah, I
super
wanted to
cool.
go too. I was super jelly. Actually, one of my followers, who follow me on my account was there too,
Yeah.
and he was like showing pictures and stuff, and I was like, oh man, my friend is there. I'm super jelly. He was like, I look forward to seeing you next year. I was like, damn right.
It was so good.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it next year. It's locked in. This is the official like call to action.
Yeah.
A 50 out of 10 is a pretty good review. That's I'm
It was amazing. It was
and
amazing.
it's pretty close too. I'm pissed. It's like so close
I was
the whole
like, it's
time.
in the
I was
state. But yeah,
yeah.
it's
I
down
was
to like I don't know, maybe I don't know, 20, 30 minutes from I don't know. Actually, I'm making
I
that
mean
up.
like from where
I don't know how
can
far
you
it is from DC, but it's pretty
yeah.
close to where like Otakon is. I mean, it's in that
Yeah,
same
yeah, 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 yeah. It's all about in
Nova
the 10
area.
hour range. Yeah. Hype, hype, hype,
So
hype,
awesome.
hype. Very
So awesome.
cool. I'm
Yeah.
excited. You did
And
more costumes.
this was the first time I have successfully like pulled off a different cosplay each day of the weekend. And so that was very ambitious and it all came
It paid
together.
off, right?
Yeah. It was really
The
cool.
Alphabet like cosplay looked really good. I think that you really
Thanks.
kind of like you really solidified it. Like that's pretty spot on.
Thanks. I saw a lot of people that I follow. I saw a lot of like my mutuals there, and that was
Nice.
really awesome. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, yeah,
It was
yeah. It's
it was
always
really awesome.
it's fun seeing like
I
people
was like,
online
hey,
that
I
you're
recognize
following in
you.
real
I
life.
recognize you. I recognize these people. Like seeing
Yeah.
them in their like cosplays in real life.
You're a person, like, oh my God, like you're here. Like
Hmm.
it's kind of fun. It's kind of like the modern like meeting a celebrity in a way now, you
Yeah.
know?
Hmm. Like hood
Yeah.
celebrities, and they're all there. And I was like, ah, this is great.
We have like more accessible, like famous people nowadays, which is
Mhm.
like awesome. That's like such a little like bump in like sort of like I guess dopamine or it's kind of whatever.
It
Just
was such a
good for
dopamine
you.
trip. It was more than a dopamine trip. It was like a spirit trip. It was a spiritual experience.
Damn, just
Like
being
I wasn't
thrown into the gateways of pleasure
I was like,
for like
ah,
10
yeah.
trips.
It was like I wasn't because I wasn't sure what it was gonna be like because I was like, all right, are these like I mean, I know
Uh,
it's like a Black Nerd convention, but I was like, are these gonna be like
sure, yeah.
regular Black people? Or are these gonna be like actual like people like me? And I was like, these are like people like me. And I was like, oh shit, this is real.
So we're
This is
really with this shit. We're not playing.
this is real
We're
with
not
the
fucking
shit. Like, no, it was great.
around.
And it was just so black. Like people were just dancing the whole
Yeah,
weekend. People were just like popping up with, with their speakers and just like dancing all over the place. And just,
I'm really feeling it. Like
it was so good. It was so
I'm
good.
super
And
hyped.
then my
Like man,
mom came. She surprised me. She
yeah,
surprised me. She got a badge for the whole weekend. And I was like, oh, okay. Because I thought she was just gonna like come and visit me. But then
yeah.
like
Like we mentioned
I
that
got a badge
before.
for
Like
the
your mom's
weekend.
really
And
cool.
I was like,
Like really cool.
hey. And at first I was like, I don't know if this is really like the space for you. But she
But
was
she's
pretty
pretty
cool.
like
She
she's
was
pretty
pretty
pro black though. Like she's pretty
yeah,
like
but
black history,
you
black.
know how cons are. Like people are very, very open about expressing themselves. And I was like,
Yeah,
you in your
yeah.
60s and
Yeah.
so I don't know if you're gonna vibe with this. But she was pretty chill. She was pretty chill about
Okay.
it. She
All
was
right.
like
She saw
she
like
was,
the weird stuff and she was like still pretty
I
accepting of
mean,
it.
like
Like
she was, she was kind of like, what's all this?
a
But
lot
she
of
was
ass
pretty
in
chill
here.
about it. Like overall, because
Okay.
I was like, listen, if you're gonna come in here, like you gonna
You
see some
walked
shit,
up,
all right?
you
Like
signed up
you
for
come
it.
in,
Yeah.
if you're gonna come in this space, this is why I don't invite you to
You
this.
better right.
But like
You better be
she was
incognito.
surprisingly like chill about it. She had like some remarks to say, of course, but like she was like
Sure,
surprisingly
of
chill
course.
about it.
Yeah. Different time,
Yeah.
different people.
She was
Yeah,
even
exactly.
like talking to like some people.
Good, good,
I
good,
mean,
good.
she does that. That's what she does. But yeah.
Well, I feel like there's always that level of like, especially like a black nerd space, like just a safe space for like, black people to just like wig out and talk about all their like, hyperfixations. Like you're gonna find somebody to talk to for sure.
Yeah.
Like when what's that? Like regardless of whether even you're figuring like into anime or like, regardless of what you're into.
It was
There's
very
somebody
much
to be
like
there.
everything. It was very much everything. Like there was like anime, a
Yeah,
lot of X-Men, a lot of Marvel,
sure.
like
Yeah, of
movie
course.
stuff, and then like a lot of references to like black culture, like people
Yeah.
dressed as like characters from black sitcoms, a lot of Boondocks. Um,
Big, okay, all right, I like that. A couple of like in living color like
I
people. I
saw
mean
like
not
there was like a thug, Alvin and the Chipmunks. There, but yeah, and then like lots of anime, uh,
sure,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
then random other like fandom
Okay.
things.
I think I like seeing like all the like artist alley stuff because I feel like you get a lot of like ground floor on like what's new in the space or like what like people are kind of like coming up with and stuff like that. Like
Hmm.
a lot of like creator like driven stories and like
Yeah,
black centric stories and
totally.
like
Like
sort of
it's
like
a
this
lot of
anime.
like black indie artists, comic book
Yeah,
artists. Um,
that's got to be fun. The
yeah,
artist
it was
gotta be
great.
like top.
It was literally amazing.
Shout outs to it. Well, this is the most excited I've seen you on the podcast in
It was
ever. It's
exciting. It was
clearly
really
like
exciting. I'm totally still reeling because I was literally like cosplaying all day and twerking all night the whole weekend. It was great.
Cosplay by day, throwing ass at night. That's what you got to do.
And next year is
How
going
you
to
doing
be
it?
ridiculous. Next year's going to be ridiculous. I don't know if you saw the theme reveal, but they're doing the theme is Geeknik, and it's going to be
Oh, geek. Oh,
crazy.
shit.
It's going to be
Oh, wow.
crazy. It's going to be
Also, people are gonna
crazy.
get like somebody's gonna get pregnant like next year.
It's going to be
I don't
crazy.
know. Like,
Did you just say somebody's
that's
gonna get
wild.
pregnant last? What?
I mean, if they do a geek nick, freak nick, like people are losing their minds at freak nick. So
No, like people when
that's
they
wild.
revealed it, you should go watch the theme reveal video on the website or just on social media, wherever. But it was really, really good. Like very 90s, very black. Just like
That's
it's just
funny.
very
Okay,
nerd, just ready. Just like ready. It's yeah.
I'm ready. I'm super hyped to see this. I gotta check it out now.
People flipped out. It was amazing.
Yeah, that's a good theme because
I
like
was like, that's a good
I've
theme.
been to some of the other conventions that we went to Otakon, like the next year, I think this year is gonna be like horror or something like that, or like robots or something like that. And it's like, yeah, sure. I mean, like I'm excited, but it's like, yeah,
Whatever.
sure, or something like.
Hmm.
But for me, it's like that's kind of like, oh, that's a deep cut. That's a very specific deep cut.
It's
It's like,
very
okay, like
specific, like very specific. Like I was like, Geek Nick,
you're not gonna get it like
genius,
unless you're like kind of like
genius.
in the culture. So it's like,
It's
like
very like very, very Black American culture, very much so.
yeah, that's nice. That's
It was
really nice.
great. Like it was like the furries were there, like
Yeah.
all of the different nerds and dorks and geeks were there. It was great.
Any Sailor Moon cosplays?
Lots of Sailor Moon cosplays.
Gotta be, yeah.
Um,
That gotta be.
I saw this one guy that was Cardcaptor Sakura, like her
Hey,
generic pink outfit with the
that was
staff.
fun.
Oh my
That
god!
Super cute. Um, uh, yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. Highly
I
recommend.
can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
I
Amazing
gotta see
experience.
this now. You sold us on the idea now. You really like you really we really missed out this year. Clearly.
I mean, I kind of decided to go like 2 weeks before it started, so it was last. I did it. It was a last minute impulsive decision to go.
And a good decision at that,
It
you
was
know? Sometimes you
something was
gotta,
something was
yeah.
just like just go, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, okay, I'll just go, I'll just do it,
You got the
and
freedom to do it.
everything fell into place because I was like, all right, because I hadn't planned for it at all, so I was like, all right, if I can like get a plane ticket that's not gonna break me, if I can find somewhere to stay
Yeah.
that's not gonna break me, if I can
Yeah.
like um
Yeah, honestly, when you say it like that, then yeah, that's kind of wild to be
time
traveling
off of
last
work,
minute.
like get the time off of work in 2 weeks, get somebody to watch my cats in that amount of time. It was ridiculous, but it was meant to be because
Slam the
everything fell
brakes
into
on
place.
life to go
Everything
here.
fell perfectly into place and it happened. And it was great.
Beautiful.
And
We
yeah,
love to see it.
met some really, really amazing people there. Like
Some friends for life,
make
perhaps.
brilliant minds, people
Good.
just into like just the future. Like just
Fantastic. Oh,
ready to create a new future. It was because like it was the convention, but it was also like it was like liberating, just like seeing
yeah,
Black
sure.
people happy and like
Yeah.
not worried about
Yeah,
anything, just
right.
like taking care of each other and being chill, and
Mhm.
everybody was just so relaxed and happy.
The
Yeah,
only thing
yeah.
I'm worried about is like, when Black people are relaxed and happy in the space that they can dwell in,
White people,
there are the palm colored people come and try to fuck that shit up. So let's
we were
hopefully
definitely
let's
talking
think
about
like
that. We definitely talked about that in some of the panels, like how do we protect BlurredCon? Like that was a definite topic of
yeah,
conversation.
because I
Yeah.
feel like
But I feel like most
I mean,
yeah.
definitely like I mean there was already some like you could tell like the white people that were staying in the hotel that like
oh no.
just they were just staying in the hotel that weekend and they were just like, what is all of this
I
black
had no
joy?
idea. Why did you
They were
do this
just
to
like,
me?
stay mad.
Ah,
Yeah, but yeah, that was
um,
definitely like something that we were talking about. Even like Janelle Monáe was like, we need to protect this space. So
sure.
yeah, I don't know what the future will bring, but like this past weekend was incredible. It was amazing.
Which I
And
feel like it probably shouldn't be like too difficult because I mean, even like with like black movies and stuff like that, it's tough to like have like other people show up to black movies and stuff like that. If you paint something as like a black space, I feel like the people who've been with the shit are going to be
there were
down for it.
quite a
But like,
few. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, cause like
yeah, like
there
even
were
if you're like
not a ton, but there were like a good number of like non-black people there.
for
Um,
sure, yeah.
and
But
that
I feel like they're never going to overtake the like. They're never going to overtake the space itself. I mean, it's good to talk about it, but I feel like it's just
yeah,
not going to
but
happen.
like they
Like,
always, they always try to capitalize off of us, and they always try to like find ways to like exploit us monetarily. And so like
sure,
I could
sure.
see white people being like, oh, how can I exploit this space for money?
Yeah.
And
I mean, I gotta imagine like maybe like yeah. I mean,
but
I don't even
anyway,
think about
whatever. I'm
it.
not gonna worry about
Yeah,
bad shit that's not happening
whatever.
right now. I'm gonna worry about it
Fuck all
later.
that. That's
It was
2030 problem. Not even worried about it this year.
well, I mean, I don't know, because like with this, a lot of people went there for the first time, including me, and like it's growing exponentially. And
I've
then
been hearing
with
about it
this
for a long
theme
time.
next year, it's gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna go nuts. BlurredCon is
Yeah,
gonna
I
go
mean,
nuts next year.
can't wait. I'm super hyped. Oh, you know what I was thinking of?
I'm just kind of worried about not even more so than like the white people, because like yeah,
Uh,
we kind of know what they act like.
no, yeah.
I'm worried kind of about like the normie black people coming in because they see how black it is and like
people who aren't about that shit.
Yeah,
I've
like the
seen,
normie black people that they come in and be like, "Oh, what are y'all doing? Why are you dressed like this?
yeah,
Why
yeah.
are you wearing a dress? Like, why are this?"
Which
Being
I
weird,
never,
being homophobic, being just like toxic and shit, and just
which
like
I never understand why people like you pay for this shit. And then you like show up and you're just like, oh, but like why? Like, ew, bro, what are you doing?
because
Like,
like they just like
if
this
you
year
came
they see
here
how
for this
popular it is,
shit,
and so they're just like, "Oh, I want to just show up and be like, yeah, I was here," and not think like they
yeah.
want to be in
Oh, it's
that
a
space.
party. Like I'm coming through. It's
Yeah,
weird.
like
I
go to the club,
so
go to the
fucking weird
club,
when people
go
do
to the
that.
club. Don't come to BlurCon. Stay away.
Yeah, it's get the fuck out of this. Like it
Fuck
just
out from
doesn't
here.
make any sense. But I don't know. I think they're few. I have seen videos of like some streamer or something like that where like I don't know. There was like a dude in like like a Sailor Moon outfit, and he was just like, "Bro, you really like this?" Or like, "All right,"
Yeah,
and it's like,
yeah, yeah,
"What the fuck are
like
you
that type of
doing here?"
energy, like that type of. I think
Yeah,
it was Kai. That was Kai Sinnott, I think. Like just being toxic.
something like
Like
that. It's like,
yeah.
what are you doing?
So
Like,
I'm like,
yeah,
don't
like,
come here with that type of energy. Like get out of here.
yeah, we're trying to have like fun here. We're having everybody gets it, but you.
Like
Like,
everybody, like like some of the people that were in the cosplay contest were this like really great guy Glinda and Elphaba. They were really cute.
ah, that's good. That's
Ears and
awesome.
everything.
Yeah,
I loved it. It was amazing.
yeah.
So
Was there
good.
like a big like wicked like meetup? Like was there quite like was there a big
No,
space
there
for
wasn't a
it? Like
Wicked meetup, but
okay,
there were like other meetups. You have to kind of, I think you have to
sure, yeah,
apply
yeah.
for a meetup or something. You have to suggest it.
Okay, all right.
Anyway, I
I
don't
want to
know.
find out how to
Yeah,
do like a
I was like,
panel
I'm
or
gonna do
something
a
one day.
panel next year. I don't know, it's something.
Yeah, yeah,
It was
yeah. I
really
want to do.
fun.
I want to do my own panel. It seems like a lot of work though. For it's a lot of work for free. I think like doing panels. Like
It's up
unless you
to
get
you. I
someone.
mean, it depends on how complex you want it to be.
Sure, 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 sure. And I guess a lot of people do like, oh, this is my Patreon. Like sign up for that kind of thing too. So like I guess it's kind of like it's promoting yourself as well. But like,
Mhm.
yeah, doing a panel seems like pretty much like it seems like a fun thing to do. I would like to
Yeah,
kind of try.
it's fun. I'm like, I can make a slideshow real fast.
Yeah, I mean, I complained about the work, but it does sometimes seem like deceptively like simple. It's just like here's a PowerPoint. Oh, my laptop doesn't work. All right, hold on for a second. It's like you just get a good laptop and a good HDMI cord, and you can do
Yeah,
like a panel
yeah.
convention.
It doesn't take a lot of effort to do a panel, you know.
Yeah, I
Just
gotta
like, and then
I
you're just talking about what your interests are, and so like it just seems like fun.
yeah.
Mm.
We talk about what you want to talk about.
I love panels. I do love panels. I mean, I was kind of talking to them for like a second, but like I am a panel guy when I go to
Yeah,
conventions.
the
That's
panels
like
were really good.
my main.
It was amazing.
So high. Yeah, no, that's good BlurredCon like good BlurredCon sale.
Yeah.
Gotta now I'm just like kind of counting the days to the next one.
Well, now you can prepare.
Yeah, right? On 2026.
hmm
I wonder if I can pitch my acapella stuff to them.
You probably could, yeah. A lot of people would be trying to like learn how to do like all kinds of things. I think
I mean, I'm sure you
I
could do
went
a
to
workshop if you wanted to.
yeah, I went to
You
Katsucon
just
one
have to
year and like
you just have to apply to do workshops.
yeah.
Yeah, I will.
I went to Katsucon one year and I went to a panel about like those little wooden flutes that like they make in like a lot of like Japanese like something like it's just kind of like you just do a panel about whatever. Like if you're good at it, then like, you can teach it to people.
You
hmm
know what? I think I will. And I'll be like, yeah. And I did stuff to it. Yeah, okay, I'm excited. Woo.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
actually
yeah.
really excited. I'm just a little inebriated. So like inside I'm bouncing off the walls, but visually you might not be able to see it. I'm just
Okay.
like I'm just
As long as the feeling is there,
yeah.
as long as it's like with you in spirit.
Yes. Also, I have a sandwich I think I'm gonna partake in.
Nice.
Ooh, sandwich time. Yeah. What's on the sandwich? What kind of
Um, I don't know. I kind of ordered it and just pressed, but like the screen had hieroglyphic. I don't a weird language on it, and I didn't really understand it, so I just started pressing buttons. So
what
Okay.
yeah.
place is this? You got a mystery sandwich from like a place?
I know it's chicken.
Okay, all right, that's a safe bet.
Mystery
Yeah,
chicken sandwich.
sure, yeah.
It's some type of chicken. That's all I know.
Some type. Okay.
All right, that
Fair.
works
With
out.
pickles.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. With
Thank you.
pickles. Okay, all right, legit. Uh, Speaking of food, I've been like I tried the vegan mac. Did I tell you guys I was gonna try and make vegan mac and cheese?
Yeah. How'd it go?
It worked out well. Okay, it didn't work out like that well, but it was edible, which is very exciting for me. I was missing some of the seasoning ingredients. I had to like kind of like double up on like. Okay, so I tried cooking without salt, and I didn't realize that like you really kind of can't like not cook with salt. Like you can't like substitute that for like other things. In my opinion, so I had to go out and buy some salt after the fact. But
Who
that's
me? Who me? Who me?
yeah,
Who
do
me?
it. Please. Hit me
Okay,
up.
I'm gonna tell you how to make bomb ass vegan mac and cheese, despite me eating this chicken salad chicken sandwich right now. Okay,
Sure. Yeah.
what you do is get a pan, get
Mm-hmm.
some type of vegan plant butter, melt
I
it,
forgot that too. Yeah.
melt the
I forgot
butter
that.
down.
Mm.
When the
Mhm.
butter is melt down, you sprinkle flour over it because you want to start making a roux. You want to
Yep.
make the
Yep.
roux. Once it
Oh.
gets thick enough, you got to stir in the flour, make sure all the flour is combined and melted down. Then you want to take some vegetable broth
Okay.
and
I like
pour it in
that.
there and thicken it up. And it's going to you want it kind of like almost like a gravy-esque consistency. Then you want to take your
Sure.
vegan mac and cheese, like your cheese shredded, and you want to put it in there, and then it mixes up. And then you want to I put vegetable bouillon in there
Hmm.
to kind of like give it that
I,
salty. Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
fire. And then once you do that, then you mix it all together. Then it gets you want to wait like let it get really like cheesy and kind of like
Like kind of
you're not gonna
thick.
get the cheese pull because it lacks the proteins in it, but it's gonna be soft. It's gonna be saucy. It'll be a saucy little
Okay.
sassy little
All
thing.
right.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
when you do that, you combine the mac and cheese, mix it all, stir it up. You know what I'm talking about. And then
Yeah.
Sort of.
With the noodles. Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah. I
if
got
you
you.
want to be fancy, like extra
Mm-hmm.
fancy, you can
Uh-huh.
put it in like a little glass like dish and bake it, and then put little breadcrumbs over it or panko over it, or
Does
serve it
it
as
like
is.
crust up on top or something like that? Like.
This is like little like I was speaking, season it, put a little garlic powder, onion powder, on like the panko, and then kind of
Yeah.
put it over there and bake it, and voila.
Nice.
But does it like
Nice.
crust up on top like regular cheese? Like, does it do that kind of like
Um,
does it do that consistency? I mean, if it
I
doesn't,
mean,
that's fine. I'm just
it's just
saying.
gonna kind of give it like a crust on top. Oh, make sure you put butter on top of the panko when you do that too. The
Mm,
vegan plant butter, you
yeah.
know what I mean. But
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Okay, all right, nice. The recipe I tried was like a cashew based one. So like I like got a couple cashews, I got a potato, I got a carrot, blended all that up. I poured out the water. I shouldn't have poured out the water. I fucked up a couple of times in the recipe, but like I poured out the water. I shouldn't have poured out the water. I used like almond milk. It was sweetened almond milk though, so that was the problem. Well, I
Mm.
mean, might not have been a problem, but sweetened almond milk. I didn't have some of the seasonings, so I like kind of doubled up on garlic powder, which is kind of wild. Which I like garlic powder, but like I did like a lot of fucking garlic powder. Um, some um, some spicy seasonings. I think I threw some chili powder in there. I kind of like went a little hog wild with the seasonings because I like ran out of some. But yeah, I blended all that up. I cooked the noodles. It was pretty decent. Like it wasn't necessarily like cheese, but it was a good like kind of sauce to throw on something. So like there are a couple of things I picked out on. I'm gonna have to try your recipe. Because I'm just trying to see what works right now. But yeah. No, it's kind of fun trying like these recipes out. I also found this channel where this dude is like, instead of like going like recipe based cooking, because if you do like recipe based cooking, you're gonna like be like, oh, I can't make this because I don't have this thing. Like you gotta like find
Adapt.
things to do
Hmm.
with like what you have in the thing, yeah, like when you're in your cabinet. So like I'm trying that out as
Hmm.
well. Um, and that's kind of fun. I'm a little scared though. I've been kind of losing like weight like a lot faster than I expected. And like I'm kind of like,
I
man, like
mean, like
what's
that's
up with
what
that?
happens when you cut out all of, like the sugar and the carbs and the meat.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah,
clogs up it
definitely.
clogs up your body, like all that.
Yeah,
Yeah, more
yeah.
fruit.
And I
Eat
mean,
more fruit and
I
vegetables.
feel like normal, which is kind of like fun, but like
Summertime is around the corner.
yeah. But just like the weight dropping off like that fast is like a little like terrifying because it's like, oh, it's 198 at the beginning of the week, but also I had like two pizzas over the weekend, so I'm not like gonna lie, but like 198 over the week, and today it's like 191, and it's like that's kind of wild, but like it probably wasn't 198, like
Mhm.
or anything else. It's like I was just full of pizza, which I will be again this
You know
week.
what it is? It's water weight.
Maybe yeah, that too, probably. I heard that like that's a whole thing. So like
Yeah, because
So
I can drop 10 pounds of water weight without even trying. Like, especially if I just, especially there's days where I just don't eat a whole bunch,
yeah,
and when I don't, that shit just like, ugh. But
ball just all
not
in line.
today, because my fucking ass wanted to get a little blitz.
But that's cool. Listen, being hydrated is great. I like being hydrated. That's probably the best way to do it. Because I know like for like MCU movies and stuff like that, they say like those dudes are like all like dehydrated and stuff like that when they're doing all the 6 pack ab shots and stuff like that. Like, that's like a whole
Yeah.
thing. I guess that's the vibe. Um, but yeah. Wait, what?
Hmm?
Did you say something? Oh, it cut out. The audio was like weird for a second, but it's cool.
No, I just did a hand gesture,
Oh,
and I don't even
yeah.
remember what the hand gesture was. So yeah.
It's fine. We'll watch it back in recording. Right? It's all being recorded. Everyone's gonna find out. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh God.
Yeah, eating healthy. It's fun. It's kind of like exciting a little bit. And it's like, this would be cool. Um,
Yeah, it's good.
yeah,
You
it's
feel good.
fun. It's fun. Yeah, it's fun not feeling like I don't know, like not a stomach ache, but like kind of like your stomach's kind of like rumbling after you eat and stuff like that. It's weird to eat food and not feel like anything afterwards. That's a new one.
Hmm.
So I guess I'm getting all my toxins out. That's
Your body will naturally flush them when you stop putting them in your body.
yeah, yeah. I'm trying to like also like find like joy in like the simpler things. Like I've been drinking like orange juice as like a treat, in a way, or
Cheers.
like soda, like
Hmm.
because it's kind of just like it's like ah, it's like I don't know how to describe it, but it's like impactful in the way the like fun drinks are. Like it's I don't know how to describe it without describing it in like a weird way. But like okay, so like
Like
they
like
say like pets and stuff
like a
like
Food
that.
Wars
It's
way.
no, 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 no. Well, I guess kind of. You
You're
know how
just
they say
like
like dogs and
orange
cats don't like
juice.
taste, right? They say like dogs and cats don't taste things the same way we do, right?
That's what they
Like, I
say.
mean, of course, like a zoologist now, you got a degree in zoology, you would definitely know. Um, Shout outs to you. But it's like extreme flavors as opposed to like bold flavor, or as opposed to like normal flavors. Like orange juice kind of has that extreme kind of like tanginess to it,
It's
but
acidic.
like
I mean, is acidic. It has like
yeah,
effect
but
depending on.
it's kind of like wild in comparison to like I guess like eating vegetables and stuff like that. So like
Mhm.
orange juice is kind of like this like weird. It's become this weird treat. So it's like it's not like I'm eating boring food all the time, but it's just like oh like orange juice. This
Fruit and
orange juice is really
vegetables
popular.
are not boring. They're good for you.
I need to work on my seasoning. I'm getting there, but
Okay,
I'm throwing a lot of like vegetables in stuff now. It's pretty vegetable based over here, so
good.
very
That
excited.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie, this is totally off topic, totally on topic. But I
sure.
had like one of the best oranges in a long time this week. I ordered it from I use this delivery service called We. It's like from Asian like escrow. I think I told you
and you
guys
can
about
get
it.
fruit
You
from
showed
them.
me that app. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they deliver fruit. They deliver everything. They do everything. Like honestly,
I was just looking
this
at
in
snacks.
months. I
Yeah,
haven't left my
right,
house
right.
sometimes in months. It's terrible. Like they really enable you. But anyway, I
Hey,
got the
make it happen.
I got the best oranges from there, and I actually got strawberries and blueberries. Now the blueberries they were okay, but like this is like the first time in a long time I actually got strawberries and they weren't mushy. They were
Yeah,
firm and they were fucking sweet. And I was like, God damn it, I hit the jackpot. Like what?
Yeah, how do you get sweet like
nice.
strawberries? Like that's the thing that I want
How
to
do they
know.
ship
Like,
them? Are they like in some sort of like cooler?
They
Like
say
just
wrap it.
like
Well, they usually do it in a box, like a cardboard paper box,
yeah,
and then they put it in this those silver thermally insulated bags. You know what I'm talking about?
insulated
yeah.
bag. I think
They're
I know what you're
so
talking about. Like a
yeah.
freezer
Then they
bag or
put an
something.
ice pack in there, and they just ship it. They just ship it to you, and it's great. And
One and done.
I've been using it for like 3 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, all right. Pretty
Yeah,
solid.
and it's been great. I can get all of my um exotic, I guess if you want to call it exotic, but to us, but
Hmm.
pretty much shit that they don't
More like
sell in American grocery stores. Ingredients from there easily. I don't have to drive an hour or 45 minutes to my local grocery store, which is not local, well, Asian grocery store, but you know what I mean. And
Hmm.
yeah, it just makes life hella convenient, and I love it. I recommend it to everyone.
Okay.
yeah, I've been to
Cool.
buy some mushrooms for like I've been wanting to buy some mushrooms that they just don't sell at Kroger's, which is
Oh yeah, and I just bought some Anoki mushrooms from there. Love
Ooh,
it.
nice. Nice.
Love
yeah, yeah,
Those are
yeah.
good.
it.
I feel like a good mushroom like vegan bacon recipe that I wanted to try out. Like
Mhm.
No,
I
no, no, no. I got something for you because I fucking follow these delicious, healthy, but fat ass black souls on TikTok that be making southern fucking vegan food.
I seen
So,
some
oh
of
yeah.
them. That
man,
looks so
they
good. With that like
fucking
lion mane mushroom
they
shit.
deep
I'm just
fried
Oh
like,
the
really?
gnocchi
Yeah.
mushroom
Okay.
and made
All
it look
right.
like fucking chicken breast. I was like, damn.
Wow. Okay. All right. So mushrooms is about to be the
That's
way to
why I
do
got it, man. I'm gonna batter that bitch up. Like I was like, listen, I got like 3 packs. I was like, okay, I'm gonna 2 packs I'm
it.
actually
I'm
gonna
gonna
use in
just
soup, but
it.
god damn it, this 1 pack I'm frying it. I'm fucking trying that damn recipe. That shit looked
Yeah,
amazing.
absolutely. Yeah,
She
yeah.
she battered the hoe. Okay, like she battered the fucking hoe. Like I
yeah,
was like,
I've seen them. I've seen them. Like
I'm
that
I'm
vegan
on
that
stock.
vegan baked mac and cheese they be making. Man.
Ooh. Wait, hold on. Drop the link in the drop the link
I
somewhere.
mean, I don't have any links on hand, but I have just
You're
I've
gonna have to
seen
find
it in the vegan soul food space.
vegan soul food.
It
Is this
looks
on
so
TikTok
good.
or you
I
said?
usually see it on Instagram. That's where I usually
Okay.
look at food.
Oh, all right. Hey, yeah, listen. I'm really in like a recipe era. Like I know I said like no recipe cooking, like base cooking, but like I'm really into like this cooking era of
there's
like
nothing wrong with recipes. Honestly, I like recipes. I suck at following them, but like if I can get the core base of it and make my own little
yeah.
twists and turns, I
Yeah,
think that's all it is. But I think that's for everyone. You know,
yeah,
you do it to your
It's
taste.
basically just like flavors, right? You're just looking for like flavors or things that you like based on
Right,
how something should taste. Like
right. Because I'll give
yeah,
you an
yeah,
example. I did some I think a couple of African dishes and a couple of what was it? I want to say, I think they were Middle Eastern. One of the ingredients called for garam masala. I am not a big fan of garam masala.
hmm
okay,
I don't know why. I can do it in little big doses, but I don't like to use it heavy in
yeah,
my cooking. So I
sure, yeah.
omit most of it, and maybe if all of it. But sometimes I put a little in there. Sometimes you just need that little hint. But I don't like it when it's really strong. I just personally don't like it. But
hmm
Cool.
yeah, but that's just like stuff like that. Like you can look at the ingredients, you can pick and choose what you want to add and what do you want to play with. Here's the thing: cooking is an art. It's all about
hmm
trial and
It's
error.
science. It's chemistry.
Yeah.
I'm I'm looking forward to it. I'm really excited. I've actually been wanting to try these sweet potato fries. I know that that's like a real like I did something apparently that's like pretty hard to master, like crispy like sweet potato fries. I'm like looking forward to that.
I feel like maybe you would like bake them and then maybe like air fry them. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm finding out that I really need an air fryer. That's a lot of this is
I don't know
like
what you're
very
doing
air
over
fryer.
there. Air fryer is the new George Foreman grill. Black people have air
Apparently,
fryers.
right?
What are you
Yeah.
doing?
That's
We
really
have
That's
the
what
way
I'm
to
graduated.
put
saying.
it.
It's like
We, the black delegation, have graduated to air fryers.
I'm behind. I missed the bus on like air fryers. I'm sitting out here in fucking no man's land just with my like little. I haven't even used my Foreman grill in a while actually, but like
You
yeah.
didn't
No,
even use it because you're ready for the upgrade. You missed the upgrade.
Mhm.
yeah, I,
Mhm.
yeah, exactly. Honestly, I can't even remember what I used my like. No, I used it for like quesadillas back in the day. Those were really good actually. I would like to make those again. It's just
Nice.
chicken and cheese. It's it's incredible. It's bad for
Yes.
you, but it's incredible.
Mhm.
Trying to
Well,
think.
they
I
also
got
like
some sweet potatoes. I got some Japanese sweet potatoes from my last order. And I'm not gonna lie, because I don't know, well, I guess you haven't been to Japan yet, but no
yeah.
Ty, do you
I'm out.
remember
I'm missing out on everything.
actually I
Just
don't think
sitting
you
in your
remember it.
house, rotting away.
Yeah, basically, yeah. I'm working
Huh?
out though. It's like being in jail, but like working out. Well, no, I'm gonna slow down a little bit. It's
Had
not
to
like
get
being in
Phil to
jail.
stop rotting in his house.
Well,
I work out now. It helps.
the
Um,
Japanese sweet potatoes, the way I cook them, I like roast them.
Like the purple
And
ones?
then Yeah, the purple ones.
Yeah, right. That's what I
Those are
said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
good.
Do they
I
taste
just
different from
roast
purple
them
ones?
and it smells like heaven. It lights up my whole entire house. And there's this store in Japan. It's called Don Quixote.
Hmm.
They sell roasted sweet potatoes right in front of the building. And every time I cook it, it reminds me of Don Quixote.
Reminds me of
I'm
yeah.
like, damn, like I want to go shopping now. Like,
I gotta check this out now. You know what I really want? I want some ube. A lot of people make ube pancakes around this, like the ube
Ube's
pancakes. I
gotten
guess.
really popular lately. I feel like ube
Yeah.
is like gradually replacing like mango flavor.
Ah, it's great. It's
We're all
like
about like ube nowadays.
Trader Joe's does like some ube like pancakes or something like that. And I wonder if they're in season now because like I'm ready. I'm dying. I've been eating pancakes. I
Hmm.
buy like 4 boxes at a time just so I don't like run out. But they don't last that long. That's the sad part. I
Next time I
man,
get paid, I can buy food because
that's a sad part.
I'm broke right now.
Well,
It's
at
okay.
least you
It's okay. It
live,
was worth
right?
it.
Okay, good. But yeah, no,
I've been eating like a lot of tuna kimchi stews in the morning.
oh,
And yeah, that's kind of just been a staple.
Hmm.
okay,
Okay.
that's good stuff. I'd like to try more tuna. I haven't done anything with tuna. I know
It's
like
funny
fish.
because, like, I'll be quite honest with you, I really don't like tuna. The can't stand it's very dry to me. I don't really like the texture of it, but
I've been eating
I
this tuna,
do.
but I hate it.
I like, but no, it's like that's like the only thing I can really eat tuna in. Like everything else I've tried tuna in, it's just I haven't been a fan of. But like in stews, in soups, because
Mhm.
it's not like dry,
Hmm.
I gotta
and
try
you
it at a
know.
restaurant. I think that's always my thing. I gotta try it at a restaurant first. Um,
Well, you have. Well, wait. Well, have you even tried kimchi jjigae or kimchi?
yeah, I've had kimchi in things before. Like it's pretty good. It's pretty decent.
Hmm.
But I don't go to like a lot of like Korean restaurants. I mean, I guess I haven't been to a lot of like Korean like
I
restaurants or
told you
things.
you have a really good one. I don't know if they're still there, but there was a really good one on Midlothian that I went to.
We go. I've been to this Korean hot pot barbecue spot. It's called like 757. God, 757 bowl maybe or something like that. I don't know what it is, but like you do the hot pot thing, you do the barbecue thing. That's been pretty fun. That's we get a chance
Mm.
every once in a while. Um, it's pretty cool. I don't think I've got the kimchi though. I think we go for like the basic stuff. I usually get like mostly like chicken and like salmon. That's always
Oh
kind of
my
fun.
God! Speaking of
If I ever have salmon.
salmon,
Oh yeah. If I ever have like fish, it's usually salmon, which is great. I love salmon, but
I'm
I
not.
don't know
I'm.
any like recipes for like any other fish except for mackerel. Mackerel's really good, but it's hard to find at a restaurant anywhere. I love mackerel.
So, yeah, I've been introduced more to salmon lately, and I'm fucking hooked. It's a problem.
Yeah,
Um,
it's
'Cause
great.
I'll be quite honest with you. I was never really a big fish eater, but like salmon is that girl. Like she's
It's
that girl.
fish. It's the only fish that makes sense. You know,
Yeah, and like
it's the holy
um,
grail of all fish.
cause like I got he made a
Mhm.
was I think it was a ginger soy salmon.
Ooh, that sounds amazing right
It
now.
was fucking. I like. I almost wanted like to push him so I could eat his portion.
Why you make this so good? Like, what the fuck? What did you do? Like, what? I gotta find some other ways to season my salmon. I just throw some garlic and some like paprika and some black pepper on it.
Well, he
I gotta
marinated
experiment.
in like soy and ginger and garlic, and he marinated, and it was then he like I think he did no he pan fried it. I think
Pan
yeah
fried.
pan fried it. Yeah, just a, like
I,
little cooking oil spray in there. Amazing.
I throw it in the oven on broil for like 20 minutes. I'm not trying to be fancy. I'm just like set it and forget it with salmon. But it works though. Good little
Hey,
croissant.
whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't cook it. I just requested it, so it's
Yeah.
okay.
Now you know, you know. Um, man, I am like trying to like find. Um, I'm trying to. I'm actually. This is. We've been talking about food. I'm actually pretty hungry, but like,
I was thinking about making some beans tonight or tomorrow.
Okay, beans are pretty good too. I
I
don't
have
think
lots
my
of
black
kidney beans, and I already knew that I was gonna spend all my money this weekend.
beans.
So yeah,
Beans are solid. Beans are. I'm finding out beans are real, just like
beans and
filler
rice are
food.
like
Like
staple survival food, and you can dress up
yeah,
beans really good. I've learned how to season kidney beans,
yeah.
and it's like they came out.
Like
And then like if you get like some
versatile.
dried mushrooms and put them in there and let them like cook, like slow cook all day with the beans, it's really good.
Ooh, okay, all right then. Yeah, yeah. I think slow cooking is gonna be like something that really gotta like
Hmm.
prepare for, like really kind of like get into like those like recipes you set for like a while and like cook for like 6 hours and it's like really good. Like that's uh that's another thing I gotta master.
Hmm.
No, but
'Cause
beans and rice is definitely yeah.
They're
My
so good.
mom
get you there.
my mom used to make navy beans for me back in the day, and like oh my god, like to this day, like I'm glad I got a recipe. But like,
Mm.
actually, well, I'll admit something because that Southern cooking got that ham hock in there, and I was like, yeah, I can't do it. Can't
Turkey
do it.
necks, ham hocks.
Gotta find a
I
way to
can't do
throw
it.
like
I appreciate the
My
struggle,
mom
but
will
yeah, I
tear up
just
some turkey necks in gumbo and
hey,
stuff.
listen,
uh-huh.
more power to them, you know. I
I
can't do
just
with the
can't.
bow.
I will never actively go out to buy a ham hock or a turkey to put into my stuff. It just won't happen.
I
I'm just
know, I know.
it's
Because
just not
I was like,
Why
Mom, I
give
don't
them?
really eat that much meat anymore. And she was like, well, you're not gonna eat the actual turkey neck. It's just in the stew. And I'm like, Mom, that's not.
Like, hey, listen, that's a you thing, and you love that, and I
I'm like,
love
and I
that
get
for you.
it, because I grew up eating that food, and it was good. That food was good. I'm not gonna knock it, but like, I'm just gonna have to chill on the turkey necks and the
Yeah,
ham
right.
hocks.
It's not a way of life. We don't need it anymore. Or,
We don't need to live that way anymore. Have equally good food, delicious food that is better for us.
we're out of that now. We're out of that lifestyle. But listen, shout out to them for keeping the traditions alive.
I got some cool crystals to add to my
Ooh,
witch collection.
oh, nice.
Did
I
you
got
really?
I got this obsidian
Oh, sick.
skull. It's pretty cool.
So it's like obsidian all the way through. Like
It's
it's just like
obsidian. It's an obsidian skull.
it's pretty sick.
And I don't remember what this is, but it's something Dorite. You can't really it's purple, you can't really see it. I'm gonna turn this light off. You
Sure,
can see it a little
yeah.
bit better with like
Okay, all right then.
Oh
I don't
wow.
know. It's some
Nice, nice.
pretty like nice handcrafted crystal work that I got for the black people because I was like, I've been wanting more crystals
Hey,
to add to my crystals, but
yeah,
I was like,
I like the pageantry, or I like pageantry, but I like I like shaping them into things. Like the skull is like pretty badass. Like
it's pretty
that's kind of
cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's good for like energy absorption. But yeah, but I was like, black people selling crystals. Yes.
they know
Yes.
it all. Like
Have my money. And they had all sorts of stuff. It was really great.
yeah, yeah.
It's funny that you said something about crystals today
Mhm.
because I was watching something on TikTok today, and apparently, do you remember on TikTok it was a big like craze? Like I think people were trying to say, "Oh, you need to buy what was it's called Medolative." You know what, Chris Medolative?
Like modalite? I don't know if that's the right word.
But something like it starts with an M. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know the exact word, but I think I know what you're talking about.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that big like it was like a phase. Everybody was like, "Oh, you need to get this crystal. It's clears all the negative energy out of your life and blah 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 and all this other stuff." Do you
Mm,
remember that?
I mean, I heard about that one. I didn't hear, mostly I was hearing people talking about like quartz for a while, like clear quartz or like smoky quartz for energy transmutation. I was hearing them talk about that a lot. Or another black crystal, tourmaline, tourmaline. I don't remember, but yeah, I feel like I've heard like the most hype about like quartz crystals for like energy for transmuting energy.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, the Mandola, I think it's called Mandolative.
I'm
Mandolative.
gonna try to like look it up.
Anyway, it starts with the M. The one that says, I think I used to call it moldy in Final Fantasy. Yeah, I call it the moldy earring. But anyway, the moldy crystal, whatever. So apparently, it was a big phase going on TikTok saying everybody you need to get this crystal. It's will clear your life with negativity, get all the people away from you, all this other stuff. And then Witch had reached out to this creator that like she
Moldavite.
actually, huh?
Moldavite.
Yeah,
Moldavite?
Moldavite. Yeah, Moldavite.
Moldavite. Moldavite. Okay.
So a witch had reached out to this creator because this creator tells like kind of like creepy stories about people's shit and all this other stuff. And she basically was like, yeah, so here's the thing about Moldavite. It's not exactly what people think it is.
Mhm.
And a lot of people bought it and like
The,
because she has a
the
crystal
green?
source. Huh?
The green?
Looks pretty moldy. Yeah.
I
I don't.
think it's green. Don't. I have to go back and look at the video and make sure exactly what that. I
Okay.
think it's Moldavite, but
Okay.
basically she was like saying, yeah, because the lady that was reached out to try to tell her story, she runs a crystal shop and she sells it because she's a witch and she runs a witch shop,
Mhm.
and she was like, people were buying that and not really realizing exactly what it does. It doesn't necessarily clear negativity out of your life. It doesn't like get rid of people. It You can set an intention for a
I was like,
crystal.
it's a lot of it has is like a lot of them have, I mean, like they have like different personalities, like people, like, and they have like different characters. And it also depends on your intention and your energy. Cause like, I know a lot of
Yeah.
people, they'll just like, they'll get them and they don't really understand anything about them. And they're just like, wave them around. Yeah. And then like they get struck by lightning and they're like, oh,
Basically, kind of like
Goddamn.
that, pretty much, because she basically said people were getting it, but people were like not understanding that what that crystal is also a beacon to invite stuff
attract,
into
attract it
your.
Oh
Yes.
shit.
toward
She
you.
basically was like, here's the thing. Yeah, it can ward off things. And yeah, it's like she basically gave the analogy that it's like you walking in the forest, it's very dark, and you have a flashlight.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can see things around it, but so other things can see
Can
you as
see
well.
you. Okay. It makes you like kind of exposes you to the
Right.
energy. Okay.
Right. And then like she said people were like basically returning it. They were like, I've been having
This
sleep.
shit is awesome.
I've
Pretty
seen
much.
it
They were having sleep
online.
paralysis. They were hearing voices. They were seeing shadowy figures. They were like, yeah, like
You got to be
definitely you
careful with
have to be
stuff.
careful.
You got to be careful with stuff. Yeah. You got to know like what's
Nuts.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking for some more like black crystals. So like I was like pretty excited about like the obsidian skull I found.
Mm.
Are like black crystals like what do they do? Like I guess like what's their vibe?
I mean,
I'm new to all this.
depending
You
on
know,
what it is,
obsidian is supposed to absorb negative energy.
obsidian is a good absorber. Is yeah, it's a good protector. Obsidian is a good protection. Is good for
Okay.
protection. If you're like going if you're in spaces or going into spaces where there's just like just like bad vibes, bad energy, or like people like
Sure.
the people evil eyeing you, like people coming after
Yeah.
you. It Obsidian is a good
It's a good
protector.
crystal.
You do have to cleanse it so it doesn't like build up, store up
Uh,
all that negative energy.
how do
Um,
you cleanse it? Like just
yeah,
use
like
like
some crystals you can do it with
water?
like water or something. You could just put out in the sun and like let the sun
Mm.
like kind of like re-energize them. Some of them you
Oh,
can use fire. You can kind of like cleanse them with fire or smoke. It depends on the crystal and depend on the properties of the crystal. But like
interesting.
yeah, obsidian, it's like a masculine energy. It's a good energy absorber. It's a good protector. And then I wanted something feminine too, something creative. So like I got purple. Purple is good for like feminine imagination, creativity. Yeah.
That's
Um,
a good color. Yeah, I think that. Yeah.
and then but after like
Bet.
the one I don't know as much about this type of crystal, and so I have to like look into this one before I like mess with it too
What you
much.
got? Okay, all right, interesting. It's a fun little crash course in like what things do.
I remember watching I followed this trans woman.
Hmm.
I think her name is you know T.S. Madison, do you know her?
That sounds familiar. That sounds really familiar. T.S. Madison.
Yeah. Yes, Madison.
She
I,
was a porn star back in the day, but now she has transferred into Hollywood and definitely does her thing now.
Yeah.
I,
You
I've
remember her?
seen T.S. Madison on things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
I think
she
I've seen her like on like some like podcasts, maybe some interviews or something. But
yeah,
US.
she does a podcast. But
Okay.
anywho,
Yeah.
she said that she had a obsidian ring,
Hmm.
and she said she got it from someone. Someone that gave it to her, and she would wear it all the time. And apparently, I guess she was traveling. She was in her hotel room,
Hmm.
and she was doing something. And I guess I don't know. She had like a really stressful day or whatever. But she said she took the ring off, and when she took the ring off, the ring disintegrated
Yeah.
like
That's
dust.
Hmm.
that's crazy. You know, sometimes
Hmm.
you're going through it, I guess,
I
you
was just
know.
like, wow.
I should gave up.
I was like, imagine how much energy was in it. It couldn't hold it anymore, probably.
Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
crazy.
Hmm. Yeah, shit's real out here.
I just
The
those
energies are
are
real out here.
those. Uh,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I have an obsidian ring. I'm not gonna lie though. I wore it one time, and I stubbed my toe when I was wearing it.
oh man, didn't work fast
Like,
enough, or
and I looked
like.
at it. I was just like, okay. I feel like I took it off after that. I was like, nah.
I mean, like, and also, you gotta be careful when you first get them because you don't know where they've been. You don't know where we don't know where these crystals have been. You don't know who's had them. You don't know who they've been
For
around. And
sure,
so, like,
yeah.
when you first get crystals, it's a real, you should really like cleanse them first before you start like trying to like put them on your body or like hold them or take them with you because like you just don't know like what's already on them.
Yeah.
Like buying clothes from Target, you know, you gotta wash them first. You don't know who's been like trying them on
It's
in the.
just like underwear from Target. Yeah,
Mhm.
you gotta run it through the machine a couple times
You don't
before you
know
put
who's
them
been
against
charged.
your body.
Yeah,
Looks
yeah.
like I think where is it actually? I don't even.
It's kind of funny. I mean, though, like, I'll be real with you. I don't do that because I buy the packaged underwear. But like, if I was buying free underwear, like free, like loose underwear at Target, then yeah,
The
I'd be
underwear
washing.
in the package was free and loose before it was put in the package. Do you think that they just it manifested
I
inside
think it
the
got like
package?
put on like
It was
a
in people's
model like
hands and they
mannequin.
made it
Yeah,
and then they stuffed it in a package and then sealed it.
sure. I guess that's true too. Yeah, you know.
Wash anything that you're gonna put against your body. Please, wash your
That is a
face.
good rule. That
Wash
is
your
a good
damn
I
rule.
really
face.
feel bad for
Um,
Mars because like he walks into that shit every time.
Who?
Every time. I said
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I gotta at least like be real. I know what I should do, but hey, listen, yeah,
hey,
I can't
honesty
make
is the
things
best
happen.
policy. Yeah.
But it beats like that sometimes. Wash the clothes, cleanse your crystals. You
Cleanse
know.
your
So
crystals, you know. They're
man,
highly absorptive. They're highly absorptive.
that's all
Yeah.
they do. I assume, right? That's all they
Yeah.
do is just
Well,
absorb.
I have
They're like energetic sponges, so you just gotta be careful.
You might just be walking by, throwing some emotions in there. Like, man, that's
it's funny. I have this oil that apparently has crystals infused in it. I didn't really like realize it. Well, I knew it had it in there, but it was like one is like for clarity
Mhm.
and something for your mind, and one's for like protection and whatever something else.
Yeah.
And it's also a pheromone at that.
Mhm.
And I combined them, and but I never really thought much about it. But like I don't know, like I try to wear it quite often. Not that I'm like, but here's the thing: I'm not putting any energy into it. If that makes any, well, maybe if I am, I'm doing it subconsciously and not really realizing it.
I
But
mean, you're always emitting
I was
energy.
gonna say,
You're
yeah.
always emitting energy, whether or not you are like trying to or intentionally to. Like you are
Seems like that
your
would be the
body,
case.
you're alive. You're alive and you're electrical and
Putting
like
so.
there's electricity and emotions and feelings always running through you. So you are always emitting energy. And like that energy is the energy that's like truest to what is actually happening inside of you and not like whatever, face or mask you're trying to put on. You know? Like when
Okay.
you feel people's vibes and they're like smiling in your face, but then you like feel something was off.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, because even today when I was picking up my stuff from Wawa, like there was this white guy in there, and like I tried not to like look at him or anything, and I was just kind of minding my business, but I felt eyes on me. Like
Yeah.
I felt eyes on me heavy, and it was like I don't. It was I. I want to say it was not all hatred, more like kind of like
Evil
puzzling
eye.
or like almost like why are
I think
you
you can
here
always
kind of
tell
like
when people are
shit.
kind of looking
Evil
at
eye type
you.
shit.
Yeah, and then it's just
Sort
like
of
I
like
don't know.
weird.
I just then I don't know. Cause like I just feel like I'm definitely hypersensitive to like read the room always wherever you go. Read the fucking room.
Yeah, feel the energy, read the room, trust your instincts.
It's good to be aware of what's happening in any room at any point in time. Like, even if you don't like look anybody in the eye, it's good to just kind of have that sixth sense of like what people are doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Have that, like with that like sort of Sharingan, like the Byakugan kind of like dome of like happening about me.
Yeah, crazy
Yeah.
shit.
Hmm.
I learned a lot today about crystals. I was previously unaware. Uh,
Crystals. I mean, look at when you look at fiction and media, like the witches always have the crystal ball. Sailor Moon has the silver crystal and Sailor Moon. They always have like some like crystal because it's a huge energy
yeah.
transmitter and
I always thought
transmitter.
it was just like pretty. I thought it was like an aesthetic thing.
It's decorative.
You know, and it really made me like really understand like I didn't really realize how much like witchy undertones there was really in Sailor Moon. Like I knew it was, I
Yeah,
mean, magical showgirl, of course, it's like
magic. It's
obviously, but
magic.
it's just like
Yeah,
I
magical
didn't
girl.
They're
really.
witches. Like any magical girl is a witch.
Yeah, yeah. There's a
What?
whole show about that.
Sakura,
Yeah,
a witch.
Puella Magica. That was the whole thing. It's like, oh,
Oh
like
yeah, they did a crazy spin on it.
that
That
was a
was
great
fun.
one. That was really fun. I
I
Going
saw.
from
love Puella.
magical
I
girl.
have not yet to watch that anime yet,
It's nuts. It's
It's
nuts. It's
gonna
a
be
crazy
very
spin on
sad,
like
but
the
it's
magical
really good.
girl.
and that's
But
another reason why I didn't watch it because I heard it was dark and I heard people die. Like first off, like
it is
Oh
dark.
yeah,
It
a
is dark.
lot of.
It's dark.
Well,
It's
but it's
more
so
like
good
horror. Not
though.
horror, but like I mean maybe a little horror thriller. But yeah, it's
Yeah, a
dark.
little soft horror element. It's really good though. I
It
like
is
it a
good.
lot.
It's
Fucking
good.
awesome. They get. I don't want to spoil it because like
It's a
I
good.
heard it
everything
was
that.
getting a reboot too.
Well, there's
I don't
like
know.
six
But
like
yeah, I like
iterations
the
of it.
spin
There's a
on
bunch of.
that spin on the
There's
magic
kind of
girl.
there's kind of too many Puella Magicas. There's a bunch of stuff
Mm.
like spin-off stories. There's some that are like come after like Madoka Magica, which like
I think they had
I
like
think it's
three
pretty.
movies or something. There was like a series of movies,
Yeah, there was some
I
movies. There
think.
was Rebellion, where like after like after the series, like they did a movie where they kind of undid what happened in the series. Just watch if you're gonna watch it. Just watch Puella Magica, the first one, and then see if you like it enough to watch the other one. You don't really need anything past the first one, unless you're a fan,
Mm.
I guess. Um,
I
I'm
but
mean, it's
still
yeah,
waiting for
magic. Like
Magic
nothing
Unavailable.
good happens to them little girls. I'm just gonna say that right now. Nothing good
no,
happens to them little girls.
no, great,
Lepidolite. This
so
is
awesome.
it's lepidolite. Lepidolite. That's what this is.
Ooh, fancy
Lipidolite.
name, I like that.
Lepidolite.
Well, I like the whole thing about like purple being creative. I think like one of my favorite colors is
Because
like
like you think about like the chakras, well, you might not think about the chakras, but like
I,
the crown
but I,
chakra is like purple. It's like this is like the
mm,
same color as the crown chakra at the top
okay.
of the head, where where like your connection with the cosmos and the
Yeah,
universe, your
it's
intuition,
very like
your
cerebral
connection with
kind of
like
thing, I guess.
God and the divine and all that kind of stuff. Up here, light purple
Okay, all right, that's good
frequency.
to know. That's fun. I like that.
All the chakras have different colors and frequencies.
I've seen stuff, but I've only seen like maybe like some charts like in passing. So like I didn't know the colors. I mean, I guess it would make sense that the colors have like significance and stuff like that.
Every time I hear about chakras, I just think about that banana onion soup Aang had to eat.
Oh.
What?
Sometimes you got to eat banana onion soup to open the paths, to open the energy whirlpools, okay?
Is that like a common thing?
No, it's
I
that
mean,
was
I'm into
Avatar.
science
That was an
stuff, but I don't
Avatar
know.
thing. But I mean,
Oh,
I think that it
right.
does. I mean, the banana onion thing specifically was like an Avatar thing. But I mean, I think it does speak to being more like natural, putting like more natural things in your body to like purge your
Sure,
body
yeah.
of the impurities because those impurities in your body are some of what causes energetic blockages in your energy channels, like in the meridians, in your chakras, is like just all the toxins and all the poisons. First of all, and then like all the
Yeah.
your like emotional stuck energy in your body, like the things you keep hidden, the things like you bury, your memories, all that kind of stuff. All of it is it's all different kinds of energy. And like onion, I know onion is really good for a lot of different things. for your body health wise. And
It
so
seems very cleansing in
yeah.
terms of just what
Mm.
it is.
Hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, I do love onions. Like I could literally fry up an onion and just eat it happily.
Sure, yeah. I was thinking
Oh,
of
this is kind of off topic, but since we were kind of talking about like supernatural thingies ish esque whatever, have you
sure.
guys been like Ty? Have you been on TikTok lately? Especially the thing right now is people are talking about like the guy who went to that like high society like meeting and had dinner and they were fucking like eating mermaids.
I haven't heard of that one. I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, so
I mean like I've
apparently,
been very okay, so like in terms of like esotericism, I've been more into like this upcoming eclipse, the eclipses that are coming up. Like
Ooh,
there's a blood moon like
okay.
tomorrow. We got
Oh, nice.
like a blood moon eclipse tomorrow. And then like at the end of this month, like the 29th, we have a partial solar eclipse and then like a new moon in Aries. This Aries
Oh,
season is gonna be nuts. There's like a lot of energy there. Anyway, but yeah, I've been more into like the astrological and like the astrological and the astronomical things going on right now. I've been paying a whole lot of attention to them. Honestly, I'm a little bit bored with them. Like, I know they do. I know they be just doing wild shit all the time. Look, whatever. I'm tired of them.
yeah.
But
yeah,
yeah,
I get that.
They're
But
fun.
I
it's
just
still interesting. But
no, it was because like I don't even know how this shit gets in my algorithm, but apparently this guy apparently told his friend that he went to a party and he had to sign an NDA, of course,
mhm.
and walked in there and it was pretty chill, it was pretty norm. Then they all went to the dinner table and they all had these like silver platter stuff, whatever. And then like once they lift up the silver platter, you kind of saw what was underneath it.
Mhm.
Apparently,
As long as it wasn't like, I'm not gonna say that. Anyway, go ahead.
Was it like a tiny
it wasn't
mermaid?
it wasn't long it wasn't long pig. At least that I know.
Okay,
It
yeah,
wasn't.
I was as long as it wasn't long piglets, whatever.
But
Nice.
apparently what it was is it was a flipping mermaid and they said that it had a very distinct smell. It was almost floral
Hmm.
apparently.
Hmm.
And like the people were there, they were eating it. They were eating like it was this shit. They were like, "Oh my god, this shit is
Oh,
good."
the flat.
Da 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 da. And he
Hmm.
was just like, "Yeah, nah, I'm not. I
See,
can't
I'm
do
not
this."
trying to get cursed today.
So he was
No,
trying to
he
literally walk out. He was trying to find the exit in the house
They're
because I
not
guess
gonna let him leave.
they were.
you're gonna
Well,
eat,
it's not even
you're gonna
that.
eat this mermaid,
He
dog.
walked into basically a huge pantry of live mermaids. They're
Hmm.
just waiting to be slain.
Are
Damn.
they tiny? Or like what's this like level of mermaid that we're like
I
talking
don't
about?
know. I don't know what size or what big or whatever, but apparently, like that's what happened. And yeah,
Damn.
so and
Mm.
then one creator went on to talk about it, and basically it's like saying like so like if we're going from biblical terms, you would think all of the Nephilim's offsprings, like the angels who came down and made it with the people, like they would be dead
They're
from the
not. That
flood.
was the whole thing about the second
But
coming, is like that whole the Nephilims are here. Like they are not gone.
well, they also they not
The
just not only
sirens
made it
are
with
there.
they made it with they made it with species, not just humans, but apparently they made it with species as well. So the mermaids and the sirens are basically the offsprings of
I
the
mean,
fallen
like all
angels.
of the, mythological creatures, the centaurs, the
Oh, of course they
minotaurs,
were.
like
Of course,
all
of
them
course.
that they're like, oh, haha, I don't know, we just thought it up one day. I don't know. Like,
Yeah. So basically, yeah, it was interesting. I was on that side of TikTok for a little bit. I was just like, huh.
mm-hmm.
I don't know what brought me to this or why it brought me to this, but it was interesting for a little bit, and I was like, okay. And
Interesting.
then yeah. But I guess what really gets me is eating a mermaid and cooking it and killing it and cooking it and whatever the aroma would be floral. That's interesting. Why floral?
Is it cannibalism or is it
Maybe it's
pescatarian?
just the way that we
Where you
could
at?
perceive their pheromones or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
That's crazy. You
That's
sure it
sad.
wasn't like millipede maybe or something like that? You know, a lot of people
It's just
say.
really getting to the point where like I don't know what's real or what's not real anymore in this fucking world. And I mean part of me doesn't give a fuck, but I also some part of me is just like like it's just kind of like eh. Eh, eh.
Hey, listen. If he's eating mermaid, how is that going to affect you? How does that change about your living situation?
Like I'll be no, okay. So I had a recent like acquaintance of me send me a video for I don't know what fucking reason of all things about Michelle Obama being a man, pretty much. And I was just like,
Such a conservative talking point.
I just kind of looked at the screen and I just sent a nice little message to her. I was just like, yeah, I'm not even trying to be funny, but I think there's more important things that need to be worried about than Michelle Obama potentially being the man,
I'm
even if
like,
she.
even like
That's
what?
conservative talking
So
point bullshit. That's what they always
so
do. Like black women look like men.
I was
That
like,
fucking
that was they
bullshit.
always. First of
Exactly.
all, they always calling black
Stupid.
women men. They
Stupid.
call Michelle Obama men. They're calling Serena and Venus men. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I
Like,
don't
But
give a
then
fuck.
like
and here's my
Melania doing
thing.
all these like naked
Even
photo
if she
shoots and
was a
I'm
shit.
like,
Like,
man,
even
I
come
think
if
on,
they
like whatever.
are,
who gives a
why are
fuck?
you? Why is that what you're concerned about?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If
I was
Michelle
like,
Obama was a man, now what? Now
you
what?
got more important things to be worried about than if she was a man or not. Because either
Yeah.
way, she gonna be good. Or
Yeah,
you
she's
gonna
Like
be
fine.
good.
She's good.
Michelle
She's
Obama's still
happy.
gonna be Michelle Obama.
Yeah, exactly. What does that change about your material
What does that
situation? What does
change?
that change about like,
Like
the
I
policy
will
and the
say
government?
humans are
Nothing.
interesting because like
Americans are interesting.
I,
Fucking
tell me about it. But like I feel like it's like when
Colonized.
they look for things. Actually, yeah, it's energy ciphers. They look for things. They look for people's misery, and they feed off of that
Yeah, because
misery,
it's
especially if it
vampires.
deters
I
from
get paid
theirs.
They're
because like
vampires.
you're
They're
mad.
like
I get paid
vampires
for
and
anything.
zombies. They just want to eat living. They need living energy. That's why they do all this like nasty troll shit to try to get people's reactions, because that's how you like siphon people's energy.
How you earn a living these days, social
Yeah, I kind
media.
of feel bad for that one Amish girl. I think her name is I think what is it, Lovina? Do y'all know her?
Never heard of her.
I
Lavina?
saw one girl that was
They kind of make fun of her because she's Amish, but like she left her Amish family to like she was just like I'm done with it, and she's like basically kind of I she's not just starting out new. She got married and stuff like that, but she has this like intense way of looking at the camera when she's like doing videos, and I guess it's kind of awkward for people. But yeah, I guess they just made fun of her, and she was just trying to show her little Amish recipes and stuff like that. People are just nasty for no fucking reason.
yeah.
Yeah, people are like that. Anonymity. You can hide behind it. You can say whatever you want on the internet, and make fun of
Until you
anybody.
find the right one to fucking piss off, and then they trace your fucking IP address and come whip
We
that
could
ass.
only hope. We could only hope.
Like, you lucky I ain't
That's also
no
like one of my biggest
virus
fears
hacker.
too. That's always like one of my biggest fears, like, looking kind of like doing something that normal people do, but in a weird way that people like don't tell you about, or something like that. Like if you walk, but like you tilt your head up like a little too high when you walk or something like that. So you're one of those like weird people. That like freaks me out. I always like think that I'm like stuck
No,
in that.
I totally feel you on that. Like I'll give you an example. So I was out today and I was sitting in the parking lot and I was just minding my own business and I saw this really attractive guy like walk
Sure.
by and
Mm.
without me even realizing like I subconsciously bit my bottom lip. And I was like, oh shit. And I was like, I was just like I went like this. Hmm. I was like, oh my God. Like I was
But
like,
yeah, but you don't know you're doing it
wow.
till like it's like,
Wow. I was like, I just did that. And it made me wonder. I was like, what if I was in like a group of like room full of people and they saw me do that shit? Like I was like, that's like almost damn near
oh.
cringy.
They'd be giving the eyes. But that's one of those things too, where it's like, cringy shit. It's like you got to kill the part of you that cringes, not the part of you that's cringe, or like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
yeah, just like in
Like,
the end, the true solution is just like embracing it and just going with it. If you got a
but
weird walk,
let me ask you guys something. Like when you find someone attractive, do you
mhm.
do anything subconsciously that you don't even realize if you actually were like aware of it that you do like how do you respond when you see somebody attractive? Like what is your natural response? Like you be like, is it like a or it's like, is it what is it?
My immediate reaction is to ignore the shit out of them and hope that they talk to me. It's really bad, really
It's,
bad. Like
it's a little
horrible. I
counterproductive.
pretend like they don't exist because
Kind
I
of,
don't know how to handle it
it's kind
usually
of very
in most
counterproductive, but
cases.
gut reaction.
Yeah.
Mm.
Don't look at them.
I'm usually
Don't
like, oh
acknowledge
man,
them.
that person's beautiful. and then I kind of like go on about my day. Yeah.
That's good. I guess.
Or sometimes, okay, it depends,
That's a
depending
normal
on who it
response
is.
too.
Because like if it's a black woman, then I am more likely to go up and just be like, "You're beautiful," or like, "I love your hair," or like say something because I love to compliment black women. That's just something I like to do.
That's
Um,
wonderful.
yeah.
That's
I love
good actually.
I love your
Like,
outfit. I love your hair, especially if it's like a natural hairstyle, if it's like a fro, if you got locks or something. Like,
yeah,
love your
right.
hair. You're beautiful. Have a great day. Yeah.
You know what? I don't know what it is, but like black women,
If
for
it's
the most
anybody
part,
else, if it's anybody
they're
else, I'll
they're
just be like,
so warm and welcoming when you give them a compliment for the most part. I've never complimented a black woman and then she did this to me. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Like
Even
It's
if they're
nice.
not really trying to talk to you, they'll usually be like, like, oh, thanks, like something.
yeah,
What is it
yeah,
like?
yeah, yeah.
Or like best case scenario, oh, thanks, girl. Like I like this. Like
Yeah,
that's like peak reaction for me.
yeah.
But yeah.
I think someone like I think there's like a comedy show or something like that, but somebody mentioned it. Getting a comment from a black woman like immediately like spikes your happiness levels for like the day. Like I don't know, something about
It's
it. When you get a comment
true.
from like, a black woman, it's like, oh, like thank
Got that
you.
peak
Like,
energy.
Well, when
yeah.
we were at Otakon last
It's
year,
never bad.
I remember the staff there, like when we were walking, they were like, "Oh, y'all looking good." Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. That just that gave me
It
some.
was
I
like,
was just like,
hey. Yeah.
But like getting compliments
Black
from men though,
approval.
like it's kind of like it's
"Okay, seriously,
that's
it's
But
great."
I will say if it's another black woman, I probably will like say something.
always nice. Yeah.
I'll try to compliment her.
I think I
Say
get
something
Frankie.
nice to her.
It's nice. It's
You
nice to
know
just
what
say nice about
I get
somebody, man.
compliments on, and it's always kind of like awkward because I don't know like how to take it sometimes. Like I always get compliments on my nails, and they'll be like, "Your nails are so pretty," and I'm like,
That's good, right? I feel like
um.
that can't be
Thanks.
good. That can't be bad, right?
Thank you. I mean, it's neutral, but they'll be like, "Wow, your nails are pretty," or like, actually, as a lady, I've been getting compliments on my tie dye hoodie. I don't know why, but like a lot of people are being like, "Oh my god, I love your hoodie." I was like, "Oh, thank you." I don't know.
Hey,
Maybe because it's I'm a colorful person. I don't know. You know what? I'm not. Is it just me? I mean, I'm sure
what
people do
color?
wear colors, but like like in the general public now, I don't see people wearing a whole bunch of color. I just don't.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, I
it's,
don't
it's
particularly.
colonialism.
Yeah.
Colonialism is very dead and gray and boring and dull and robotic. And so
Black
like
just kind of goes with everything. That's my excuse.
mm,
Everything goes with black.
yeah,
You can wear the whole outfit's black.
yeah.
It just works.
It's not like
Brown
it's
and
not very
like
like
a red shirt,
weird
and that's it.
um like English, French, and like Spanish culture to wear to be very colorful because they're very dull
Interesting.
culture.
Spanish culture itself.
Like Spain.
Ah,
In particular.
I think they're a little more colorful than like Britain and like France.
I,
But
I,
in
I was under the assumption. Well, this is I know Spain and Mexico are totally different, but I know Mexicans like they are very vibrant and
That's because
colorful.
they are indigenous. That's because they're mixed with the indigenous people. That's where that vibrancy comes from. But
Okay.
like the Spaniards are they're
No, I'm saying
they're
real shit. That
they're a little
definitely
bit
makes.
they're a little bit more like they're a little bit more interesting than like the British, but like they're still like Europeans and
They're very derivative from their Caucasian counterparts because
yeah.
I
So
did
like
never
I see
really
like
realize that Spain.
Latinos, like Haitians and Mexicans, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, that comes from like the indigenous people. That vibrancy comes from the
Hmm.
indigenous people that they mix with.
That makes sense. But it does make like because I never really realized that in Spain they like are very outwardly racist to like black people. I did not know that.
They
I didn't know.
colonized South
Mm.
America. What do you mean?
I just like for the longest time I didn't like I
Those are
wouldn't okay, so
colonizers. I mean,
I
like,
would have thought
Thought about it, I guess. Yeah.
I would have
I
thought
think
like Britain and like some of the the more I guess Caucasian areas or
them
countries like
Anglo-Saxons.
yes, pretty much would be more like that. But I don't know. But some reason it didn't like piece together to me that like oh well Spaniards are pretty much Anglo-Saxons too like basically or derivative from them anyway. But yeah, I don't know why. And what really gets me is like they be darker than us sometimes, and I just be like how do you get okay.
Some of them Sicilians be kind of dark. Mm.
Now Sicilians, I understand why they don't like us. I'm not saying like I okay, but
I
I
mean,
get it. But
like,
like at
keep
the
that
same
same
time,
energy. Keep the same energy, you know?
exactly,
Keep that same energy.
exactly.
Or I I guess so.
But like, yeah,
Like
you could have paid me to go to Italy. I'm sorry.
lots of
I just heard.
European countries, aside from Britain and France, are major colonizers. Like Belgium, like
Yeah, Europe
Germany,
basically
like
went around
yeah.
the world back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true.
You look
I just kind of still want to go to Norway though. I don't know why. I kind of want to see Norway.
Norway.
I'd like to go to
Interesting.
Finland. I hear it's really nice over there.
I really want to see Iceland. Like I've actually saw a lot actually some black female creators talk about Iceland
I
and
saw
how it's a
a bunch
nice
of
like
people
place to go to.
Yeah,
And
I've heard that.
yeah, they said it's a
Never,
nice place to travel.
I've seen black
never
women
yet.
in Iceland. I want to go to New Zealand. I want to like visit New Zealand. It looks cold as
I'd like
shit,
to go to
but
Australia.
I want to go there for a little bit and see
Well,
what's
actually, funny enough, they're actually advertising like I guess if you want to like have like New Zealand citizenship or whatever and move over
Nah,
there.
nah, I'm not trying to do all that. I just want to visit.
Oh well.
It's too
They are
cold.
advertising it. Honestly, hell, it looks better than staying here sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
Cold, crazy white people still.
You know,
The
the way
majority are
things are
there,
going.
but like yeah, trying to like mess around, live in New Zealand. I just want to visit. I just want to visit and check it out.
Yeah, check it out. See if you like the vibe first. That's
If
always
I'm
the
gonna
main
like
thing.
get
Take it out.
citizenship somewhere, it has to be like warm. Like it's got to be warm there,
Sure.
or at least have like a significant warm part of the year.
Well, as the way things are going,
I mean, that's
everywhere.
all I can really think of. That's one all year round.
Where?
We'll find
I,
out. Just
Yeah,
move more
yeah,
inland. Don't get
yeah.
any coastal
Thailand.
like property.
Thailand is
Yeah,
winning
Thailand.
in
Apparently, Thailand's like
many
the spot.
categories for me right now.
Thailand's apparently going to be the place. Kind of
yeah,
exciting. I don't think I don't. I know the least about Thailand about like, in terms of like any of these places. I guess I don't know what the culture's
I've just
like. I
been
don't know
hearing
what's
like, I
like.
mean, like they have issues
all I know
like
is
everywhere, but like good
Yeah,
weather, good food,
oh,
chill
and-
vibes. I mean, they can be anti-black sometimes, but it's
I mean
not
that's
any
okay.
worse than America.
Yeah.
They can and then like they just have like a more. It seems like just like a bit more of a holistic society and culture.
Okay. Okay. All right then.
Just like
I
well,
guess
if you want to compare them to
community with
Japanese
it. That's
people,
kind of cool.
forest.
Thai people tend to be a lot more warmer than Japanese people. They're actually a
But
lot more.
Japan's kind of militant. They have kind of like a militant culture.
Not only that, like they aren't very expressive compared to Thai people. Thai people are very expressive.
Yeah,
So yeah, but that's their culture.
because
It's,
they got more melanin and they in the sun.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
I'm learning these things.
I just looking around the equator and I'm like, the closer people are to the sun and the more melanin they have, the more they're partying. That's just what I've been seeing.
Um,
Mhm.
I mean, it sounds like a gas wherever you go, really. You know, sounds like a
Yeah,
party.
the world is a beautiful place.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so much more than like America, which I forget a lot of the
Mhm.
time. Well,
And
it's
like
because I'm racist. I guess
and like
we're kind of
London wasn't horrible. I mean, it was fun. Like London was fun when I was there.
yeah.
It was definitely a little dry. It was a little dry, but it was still fun. It was still fun.
How was the food though? I guess that's the main thing because
I
like I
didn't
hear like European food's not
I
too
only
good.
ate their food maybe like once or twice.
Uh,
Otherwise, I ate like other food, like culture food, like either
okay,
other
sure,
people
yeah.
cooked for us or like I went to like an Indian restaurant and it was like the best Indian food I've ever had in my
Yeah, I
life.
heard Indian is banging over there.
Yeah, okay, hell yeah,
Like they
absolutely.
flew straight from India and landed in London instead of a restaurant because that food was banging.
I'm not,
Wow.
I'm not hating on the Indian restaurants in America. I'm not because there are some fire Indian restaurants here. But I have noticed traveling outside the United States and trying like other cultures like food and stuff, it
Mhm.
tastes so much better. I don't know
That's
why.
because like you
So
get
many
to America
ingredients
and
are
America
going
is so like it's so capitalistic and it's so just like fast food. Make something like easy, something like water it down. These people don't
in.
like a whole lot of spices. They don't like a whole lot of seasoning. They don't really appreciate the authenticity of people's culture. They just want something convenient, right? And so like
I
I
want
feel
the
like once you're
ideas.
out of America, you get more authenticity in culture.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie. Last time I was in, actually, the second to last time I was in Japan, I had this. I went to this Nepali place, and like, oh my god, that was some of the best butter chicken I've ever had in my fucking life, like ever,
Yeah.
Right.
ever.
Oh my
It
god.
I don't know what it is. And like I don't know what it is about the naan in Japan too. It's like sweet and like cheesy
Hmm.
and like I don't know how to explain it. It's fucking amazing.
Wow,
That
that sounds
sounds incredible.
amazing.
It is
Oh my.
amazing.
Mm.
I'm
Like
dying over.
I just gained a pound thinking about it. But anyway.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard not ordering a
Oh,
pizza.
also
Sushi
kind of off topic,
too.
but I follow this girl. Her name is I want to say her name Liz Levy's Lizzie B Levy's
Lizzie B.
Levy's L. Hold on, I think it's Liyz. Hold on, let me look at it. But anyway,
B.
she is uh a black K-pop and
Oh,
K like singer and dancer.
Hmm.
oh,
And she's a plus size, the thicker girl. She's really cute. I think she's like
yeah.
really cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think you guys should follow her because she's adorable and I love her and I just try to support her as much as I can.
Yeah. I
Okay.
And
follow a
also,
really cute J-pop black girl artist named Galaxy Paida. I don't know if you've seen her. Have you seen Galaxy Paida?
yeah, I seen her. She's pretty cool.
She's cute. Yeah, I like her.
Like out of the
Yeah.
blue. Dystopian pop idol? What? Is that what it is?
Her name is Liyvz.
Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. I'm
Okay, hold on.
not gonna remember that.
Yeah, yeah, I found her too. Okay. I'm finding
Okay,
everybody.
can I link her? Let me just link her page. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, drop her Instagram.
Copy profile. Yeah. She's
Oh,
really cute. Like I'm just preparing you. She's kind of a hottie, so get your shit together.
adorable.
Be prepared.
Already.
I'm just letting you know. There you go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I did find the right person. Legit. Oh shit. I also clicked out of that damn window. But yeah, she's great. I'm gonna give her a follow. I'm with it.
Lily.
Okay, no, I don't have a pop star. I know everyone's like suggesting pop. I'm sorry,
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't
she's
find anybody.
beautiful.
Well,
Yeah, she's really cute. She's really cute. And I asked her to she like does dance covers
Hmm.
for K-pop,
Yeah.
and there was one particular song I liked back in the day. It's called Music by I think it's by 4 Minute. Was it 4 Minute? Anyway, but I asked her to do it. I was like, it's a long shot, it's kind of old, but she was like, oh my god, I love that, and she did it for me, and it was cute, and I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, there you go.
yeah.
It's a K-pop song, right? 4 minutes.
Yeah, it's called Music with a Music. Music.
Normally
Mhm.
spelled regular music.
Yeah,
Four
called
minute K.
Music.
Have you heard Lisa's new song with Future? It's pretty good.
Uh-uh.
Like future, like American future,
Like American Future.
like
Yeah.
Percocet, like
Like
really.
Percocet Future.
No, I have not
Sierra
heard
Baby
that.
Daddy Future. Future
Is it
That's
featuring
good?
wild.
and
That's a
Lisa.
wild combo.
I know. I was like, what is happening right now? But yeah.
That's nuts. Hold on, Lisa and Future did it like us. What?
Let me
That's
go ahead
so
and
weird.
look.
Is
Let
it
me
called
look.
Fuck Up the World?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, yeah, sure. I didn't know Lisa was on it like that. I thought Lisa was just doing anime cover, like anime OPs.
I think she also
From
does
the
her own
exactly there.
music, and then she's been like in
Yeah.
America. She's been to like America more recently.
Well, she's pretty popular. I mean,
Yeah,
Fuck up the
she
words.
yeah.
huh?
Mhm.
Look at the world.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put that on the background. Yeah, she's like well, she did the Sword Art Online opening.
a lot.
Did she do the Demon Slayer opening too?
Yeah, I think she did. I want to say she did two Demon
Yeah,
Slayer openings.
the Demon Slayer opening. Yeah, probably yeah, more than one. Yeah,
I think she
definitely.
did
She did
two.
the solo leveling. That's a fun one.
Hmm.
Good on her. I didn't know she was like I didn't know she was like breaking out and she's breaking out as the international one. I mean, probably well she does anime, so she's popular enough.
I mean, like
But
she was
uh,
already like very popular, you know.
she was popping, yeah.
She was already popping.
Uh, that's wild. I'm definitely looking forward to that one. That's an interesting combo.
Side note,
Uh,
I would if you're interested in like BlurredCon and stuff, there's a BlurredCon. I mean, there's a BlurredCon group on Facebook, but there's also like a
Mhm.
BlurredCon like 35 plus group that's really cool.
Mhm.
They're hilarious
Okay.
on Facebook.
Okay. Sure, yeah. I need a reason to, keep me at Facebook. I really don't use it for like anything these days. Like,
I mostly use it
Yeah,
to network nowadays. I use it for like the groups and to like meet people
or
and like find people and figure out and see what's going on.
yeah, it seems like Facebook groups is the only thing that's really kind of like
Yeah,
survived this whole time. Everything else is
I'm
kind
just
of
in it for
like,
the groups.
yeah, I've got an account to, I guess, look at Facebook groups.
Let me see.
Because I know that that's like a big like money maker for like a lot of people. Like, oh, I'm like popular on the internet. Follow me on my Facebook group, and it's like Facebook group. Word, like
Yeah.
y'all
Yeah,
still do that
Facebook groups are where it's at.
as well?
Let me see. Let me see. Let me
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
I
They need
still
to.
occasionally post my acapellas on there. I don't know why, for like all of two people to see it.
No,
I post my content on Facebook. I think it's there, you know.
you post on Facebook too?
Yeah, I post on Facebook. I have
Oh,
another
okay.
account that I've been posting on.
Mm. Yeah, I haven't really put anything on my Facebook in like forever.
I just like
I
I linked my Facebook to my
be right back.
Instagram, and so like whatever I post on Instagram just automatically posts on Facebook, so I don't have to like go over
Oh,
there and post things specifically. Sometimes I
okay,
do.
well in that case,
I
yeah,
usually
I
just
post all the stories, so my stories kind of go to my Facebook. So
Mhm. Yeah, I just link them
that's,
together.
I guess that's a thing. But yeah, I don't know. It always kind of feels like Facebook's very like behind everything else in terms of like the regular feed.
Blah. It's just
And then like I don't
the
know,
Facebook culture has just gotten very blah.
yeah,
It's
and then
a
yeah,
lot of the regular people are on Facebook.
it's become that. Yeah, it's definitely become that.
Mhm.
Um,
Nobody,
it,
yeah.
it's supposed to be,
It's become
yeah.
Facebook has become like generic American society.
Yeah, well, it's like that. It's definitely like Facebook. Facebook moms are like very much so like a subculture of people, or like Facebook memes or like a subculture of people. Like I don't know, a lot of AI stuff on there too. That's not anything I ever want to see ever. I'm good. Um, super okay with not going back for any of that.
Okay. Yeah,
Hi, Seth.
like the AI videos are really weird. Like the AI videos, I don't know why people like them so much. They're weird. They're kind of
I
creepy.
mean,
And
it's
I'm
a
just like,
shortcut
I
to
don't,
like
I don't like
making
this.
something. It just depresses me to like no, to like no. It's my disappointment grows every time I see like an AI something, especially when people like want to pass that shit off like it's real, and it's like everybody knows that it's like fake, and then
We
it's
all know
just
it's AI.
like
We can see it. We can see
exactly.
AI.
And then their excuse is like, oh well, it's gonna get better one day, and it's like fuck off. Like shut the fuck up with that. I mean, I'm just stop. I'm actually getting really too negative about it, so I'll just stop.
Really?
Um,
He's about to start raging.
that's my sore spot, but that's okay. I won't go off on Facebook or on AI in this video. Hi, Sachicha. Sal wants food.
Ice out.
I guess it's late enough. I will. I'm gonna dip for like half a second. I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Intermission.
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 Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Just like trying to think of some like good 90s cosplays, 90s 90s anime, 90s pop culture.
Go Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer. That's more 80s, but Go Speed Racer. Go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, G-Force. Oh, that's kind of 80s too, but okay. That's it. That's it. G-Force. I liked Agatha June. She was cool.
Agatha.
She was basically the Pink Ranger equivalent in that show.
Oh, nice. Oh man, there were a lot of Power Rangers at the con. It was
Really?
there were a lot of Power Rangers. Yeah, there were a lot of Power Rangers.
Awesome.
A lot of Power Rangers, a lot of X-Men, aside from like
I
anime.
saw I saw that Storm you took a picture with. That was cool.
Yeah, she was cute. She was
Yes.
cute.
Yeah.
There were lots like multiple storms, like different like versions of Storm too.
Ooh.
So that was cool. That was cool.
That was awesome.
Hmm.
Actually, speaking of which, I gotta start working on my costume for Otakon, actually.
Yeah, I gotta start gathering supplies and trying to
I'm gonna
figure
wear
out
my
how
suit.
to do things.
Aren't you
I'm gonna
still
go.
doing Anja Woman?
Hmm?
I wasn't gonna do Anja Woman. Not right now, anyway.
That's an intense
Oh.
one. That's gonna be really like. That's gonna be cool to see.
I would have to like seriously like plan and work on that to
Yeah,
like,
that's gonna require a lot. Good on you though. I
like
definitely that's cool as fuck.
figure that one out just mechanically.
I really
I got.
want to cosplay this character from Honkai Star Rail. Her name is Herda,
hmm
and she is basically essentially a gothic Lolita witch.
hmm
But I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna like even attempt to make that dress, and I don't think I'm going. Yeah, I don't know. Have fun at the circus. I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't think I could do that. But
Challenge
actually, I
yourself,
need to think of a.
find a YouTube tutorial. Somebody's gonna have like, some sewing chops or something.
I mean, yeah. I mean, or I could just like buy a base of the dress and like kind of like alter it like I did like the Storm costume last year. I definitely could do that. But
There you go.
oh, actually, you know what I really need to do? I need to actually find a fucking pink wig for that original concept Sailor Moon thing I had so it can actually be like correct.
Yeah,
But I don't know. I kind of want to get. I ain't gonna lie. I would love to do Eternal Sailor Moon. It's just. ugh,
It'll be very fancy.
it'll be
It'll be
very
pretty
fancy.
cool.
I don't know. And then parts of me, I kind of want to like. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do for cosplay. I keep going back and forth.
I found a Kamen Rider
Write them
Black.
all down. I want to do Koga one year from Inuyasha. I like
Yeah.
Koga.
Mm.
hmm I think like a Starlight group would be great for like Geeknik for BlurCon next year. It would be really cute.
I could buy a suit. I could always buy a suit for cosplay, for group cosplay. So, let me know.
Starlights, starlights.
I'm willing to do any suited character for like a cosplay.
We
I
are
do a
calling
Saki.
we're calling for Hoochie shorts for everyone. So you have to be the sailor version.
Damn. All right then. Hey, listen. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to train my legs
We
up or
already
something like
had we already had a Hoochie Daddy contest at this
that.
BlurCon. You can't be half you can't
That's
be
great.
no
Who
pun
was who
intended, but
won
you can't be
then?
half-assing it.
Who was the one who won?
Oh, I didn't actually go because I was at other stuff. But they
Okay.
did
All
have a Hoochie Daddy contest.
right.
Damn.
Well, shout outs to him. That's fantastic.
Mhm.
All right.
I
I don't know
yeah.
who I would
I gotta
swap.
start hitting my yeah. I'm gonna have to train a little bit. I gotta slim down for a couple of those costumes. Starlights is the yeah, bitch. Like yeah. Nah. Yeah. I gotta drop a couple of stones, man.
All right.
We're all eating good now. We're all eating vegan. It's cool. It's only a
Yeah.
matter of time.
Listen, like boot
The
camp
pounds just fall off apparently.
from March through July. We're
Good.
going mostly vegan. Mostly
Yeah.
vegan.
I will admit, didn't do vegan today. Too high as shit to do it, but I definitely will do it tomorrow.
Like at least try to like make
We'll
it
gradually work
like
up to
more
it.
days out of a week be going vegan than days that you're, eating meat or dairy products.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, I mean, Saturdays, it's all on the table, All you gotta do is, make it through the week.
Like
Cool?
honestly, what I really want to do is get to the point where like literally vegan at home.
Yeah. It's not,
Yeah.
Vegan at
it's
home.
not like once you find things that you like, it's not hard. It's not
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah. That's kind of really what it all comes down
Like
to. Like just any recipe,
experiment with stuff.
like where it's at. Damn. See
Yeah.
now, I really want to do a Kamen Rider
Yeah,
costume.
now I'm like trying to think what kind of cosplays do I want to do now? Because like I'm trying to think what am I currently obsessed with? Other than like MiHoYo shit. Trying to think.
Is there anything out that like recently has caught your eye or something like that? Something new?
I want to do Revolutionary Girl Utena one year.
Ooh, that's a
Oh,
deep.
that classic.
That's a
Classic.
Classic.
throwback. Yeah.
I was like looking through my 90s anime for like for next year, and I was like, okay, what's on the
Mhm.
90s list? Hmm. I like that. That
Uh,
was one of my faves. That was one of my faves. Utena.
I'm trying to think of like the non like so like big ones like Pokemon or like Dragon Ball Z or something like that. Like
You do something from Metabots.
oh, Metabots would be sick. Yeah, that's a
Or
good.
like Beyblade.
Yeah, yeah. Beyblade was a vibe, definitely
That's
for sure.
I'm
Beyblade.
not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind
Dun, dun,
doing
dun, dun, dun.
Hikaru from Magic Knight Raiders.
Beyblade.
Could be sick. Yeah, yeah.
I want to do Magic Knight Raiders like their manga priestess outfits. They're so pretty. Oh my god, they're so pretty.
There's
Mhm.
Outlaw Star. I was looking at Outlaw Star, her
Oh
characters.
yeah, Darwin. Yeah.
I was like, I think I could pull off like that and Aisha Clan cosplay. I think that would be cute.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, 100%. There's always like Vash and Alucard. Those are like staples of like anime conventions, you know?
I mean, yeah, I did see a good. I saw Vash's and Alucard's.
It's wild. It's been so long, but they're still
It's
like,
still
we
relevant
still see
as
them at
long as we're
conventions all the
alive.
time.
We're keeping the memory going.
Yeah,
Up.
yeah.
Somebody's gonna pull up as in a Vash coat. Somebody's gonna
And
pull up
someone's gonna be a
as
Vash,
Alucard.
and there's always gonna be an Alucard, you
I
know?
saw more
Gotta.
like Castlevania cosplay.
Oh yeah,
They're
that's
pretty
popping. That.
cool. They're
Oh
cool.
yeah, I think Castlevania has a lot of black characters actually.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Uh-huh. Let's see.
good idea. Outlaw Star seems kind of doable. That seems like a pretty easy one.
Yeah, I was like Outlaw Star. Um,
I gotta finish that one. Actually, I never finished that one,
kind
so
of.
I'm
You
kind
never
of.
finished Outlaw Star? It's not even that long.
I
It doesn't
I
even.
never
It's like
finished it. It's
one
been a long
season.
time. It's a really good show too. I don't know what I've been
It
doing.
had a great, like, it had a legit great plot and like good characters. It was a good
It's good
story.
build up. Yeah, it's a solid one for sure. I missed it when it was coming on Toonami back in the day. School buses they drop you off super late. Fucking up my
Yeah,
whole life. That's
I suppose.
you're at the mercy of the bus's schedule,
The
especially
school
when they flip it.
bus.
I used to be on this one bus that like get me home in time for like Fox Kids, and then like halfway through the year they switched it up, and we're just like we're gonna take the kids that are further away home first, and it's like cool, that's great. Um, Super
They're
awesome. You're
crying that
just
they
like,
can't see their shows.
yeah, exactly. No, it's only me, just to punish us. Um, I'll never forgive him for that, for robbing me of the fun back in the day. And it takes like
Mhm.
an hour to walk home too, so it was like damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like,
Mhm. Whack.
yeah. Um, I just
I
gotta look back.
was totally thinking about my next acapella, and I was like transported into a whole different world. I'm back.
Hey,
As you do.
welcome back.
Nothing wrong with that.
So I definitely know what I'm gonna do for my next acapella.
Oh, what are you gonna do? What's the next one? Or I guess you can't tell us like right now. You gotta save it for the people that like find out.
You hear the tapping?
No.
It's happening. No, we can't. Sorry, it's the failure of modern technology.
Damn. Well, all I'm gonna say is one of the lines in the song is gonna take pollution down to zero.
Hey, there you go. That's a very specific line.
Nice.
We love
Fun.
it.
That's a fun
Now the
song.
kids need Captain Planet
You
these
know,
days.
I was thinking about doing Gaia one time. I could like
It's a
do
pretty solid one, right?
Gaia.
Yeah, I kind of want to be a Planeteer. That would be fun. But I don't think anybody would know who the fuck we were.
You know they would. They so would. Maybe not
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
anybody after 2000, but like it's like lots of 80s, 90s babies in there. Like they would
I
know,
think
they
people,
would
yeah,
recognize us.
Captain Planet's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on, Captain Planet. Gonna take pollution
I would be
down.
very easy.
Do you guys
Mhm.
remember that episode of Captain Planet
No.
where they had it was like the B team of Planeteers, and
They had like a B squad.
yeah, they had like another squad. They had like literally, I think the leader of that squad was actually a black woman, and
Interesting.
actually no, I need to look that up because
Yeah, right now you're kind of like I'm like, oh my God, was there another group of kids they could just pull out after the first group of kids
I
died?
forgot, but there was a beat like
Oh
they still
yeah,
came.
here they are. Well, kind of here they are. I think Linka's still on that team, but there's a future descendants sort of thing. They got like a yeah, they got like a Neo Captain Planet and everything. Good on them. Maya, Jason, Bazira, Pepe, Ahmad. Good on them. Good for them. But here's the thing: what was Captain Planet's like powers though? Like, what could he like do?
He was
Because
an
I don't
Yeah,
remember
all the
inspiration.
elements.
particular. Huh? Yeah, right. I think he was kind of like a vibes thing, right? He was kind of just like a little bit stronger, like but I don't think he was like shooting beams of light or anything like that, right?
Captain Planet was not like destructive. Captain Planet was like the Earth.
Yes, so.
Like
Yeah.
he's like the like a Gaia like a masculine Gaia type figure. He could fly,
Sure.
and he was just like, stop fucking up the Earth.
Hey, you better cut that shit out.
And then like
I'm
I
looking at it
think
online.
pretty sure he's the one that like I don't know actually I don't know like the origin of their rings. I don't know if like the
Uh-huh.
rings came first or if like
Um,
Captain Planet forged the rings and distributed the
No,
rings.
Gaia did.
Gaia made the rings.
Gaia made
gotcha.
the reigns. She chose the people to have them, and basically, Gaia pretty much created Captain
What's the
Planet.
show?
Okay.
Oh,
So
cool.
Captain Planet
Yeah,
comes
so
from
Captain
Gaia. I mean
Planet's
that
like
makes
the
total
sun.
sense. That
So
makes a lot
Captain
of sense.
Planet's like the Messiah, like right? Captain Planet's kind of like a Jesus-like figure, huh? That's pretty intense.
What? Well, you damn kind of when you think about it like that.
Kind of
Yeah.
like
And
her child, her son, something a little bit along those
yeah,
lines.
don't need no man to have a son. He's the Messiah. That's crazy. And that's why he only got one
Baby,
show. He's too powerful.
you just need to break off a X chromosome and you get a male. Boom.
Boom. That's pretty great. I have to watch some Captain Planet later on tonight or something like that. I've been on a real like Power Rangers kick lately. Like, well, Sentai. I've been watching like old like
There were
over
lots of
here in Power Rangers.
there were
You
lots
know,
of Power Rangers at the con.
I would have eaten that up.
I think they had a
Every
Power Ranger shoot, actually, like the Power Ranger cosplay meetup. Anyway, they had like you should join the group. There are like lots of pictures from
I'm,
your con.
yeah, I'll check that out. Absolutely. I loved all the like tokusatsu like meetups. That's like my whole like it's so fun. It's the best thing ever. Like the kids shows that they're shot so well. It's like, oh, okay, well this is my random thing for the episode. Um Speaking of like shows where you have to kind of like play pretend a little bit, I've been like into wrestling like in the past like
Even into wrestling.
couple of like weeks. Yeah, wrestling's actually kind of fascinating. Um Tim, we watched WrestleMania at his place, and then like it's kind of been like slow. It's been a slow drip from there. But like Netflix has like Monday Night Raw, and I watch Monday Night Raw now. It's like
Oh
you,
God, not you too.
yeah, it's like
They
it's
got him.
scripted.
They got
It's
him.
scripted, but like it's so fascinating because they kick the shit out of each other. It's nuts, man. Like people
My
just
father still watches wrestling to this fucking day. My
what
father
a
is he been doing this for probably before I was even born. So
what
like
a
yeah.
wrestling's really fascinating, man. Like
Well, let's
it's
be clear. He also watches it for the girls too. Like I yeah.
well,
Hmm.
that's how you start. Yeah, for sure. Like, I go in and I see Rhea Ripley and I'm like, okay, like yeah, that's a really strong woman.
Rhea Ripley
But
is.
like she's pretty fucking great. Really, really like sold me on the whole wrestling thing. But like you stay for the storylines. These people, they tell stories. You tell these stories about these characters over the course of like years, like decades, like 10 years back. You can go back and check in like why this person hates this other person and why they were part of this group. It's like,
Wrestling lore.
oh, wrestling lore is crazy. Oh my God. And like seeing it unfold like before your eyes, it's like, holy shit. Ah, wrestling's really fun, actually. We should watch it. It's really insane. And they just beat each
Well,
other
I'm
up.
glad you enjoy it.
They just kick
Like
the shit out of each
I'm
other.
not
It's
gonna watch
insane.
wrestling, but yes,
You should. It's great. Okay, all right. I guess
I've been aware of wrestling my entire life, and I'm good.
uh, it's just it's hard to like. I guess I've been bitten by the wrestling bug. Then it's not.
They got you. They got you.
Yeah, they really did. you see some dudes like power bomb another guy from like the top of a ring, and it's like, how are you not like hooked after that? It's crazy. And then you think of like your favorite characters too, and like they show up and like they maybe win a couple matches. They don't. Think of this one guy, Jay Uso. He's kind of like this like hype machine, but like at the same time, like he gets in like he's like this like up and coming star, but he's kind of like where are they going with this guy? Like you want him to kind of like he's kind of like underdog status right now, but like it's great.
Mhm.
I don't know all these people, and the storylines are really fun. So I'm hooked on wrestling now every Monday night
They got
and
him.
maybe Saturday.
They got
I'm
him.
not paying.
Got him.
They got him.
They got him, Chief. They got him.
We'll have to watch a WrestleMania together sometime because it's so good.
No, no. Okay,
It's my
okay. Here you go. Here you go. I will watch One Piece with you before I watch wrestling. There.
yeah. I'll take that. That's cool. That works out.
I'm definitely not watching wrestling with
I'll
you.
take what I can get. What?
Okay.
I mean, it's fine.
I will watch wrestling with you for the fact that I'm a pervert and I can see the guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a lot
Jump,
of beefy, beautiful
can
men
jump.
in wrestling. Like you should like
That's
this.
like the only like silver lining I can watch it for. I just want
A lot of
to see all
beefy,
the sad
beautiful
asses, and then I'll be like, okay, and then
It's like
yeah.
the peak. It's like hot people just like smashing each other's heads in. It's great. It's fantastic. Um, you gotta check it out. It's on it's on Netflix Monday nights.
I will
Uh,
never be tuning in.
it's so good. John Cena.
I will tell you that right
Came
now.
back. John Cena came back and he pulled this like mecha corpo John Cena thing. He like betrayed this one dude, this new guy, Cody Rhodes. Fucking John Cena pulled a full Manchurian candidate and like kicked his ass when The Rock was like, you like execute like program like 69 or something like that. He was just like, yes sir, I obey, and he's just like, yeah, it was nuts. It was
Wait,
great.
is the Rock still there?
The Rock is like, see, and there you go. I'm drawing you in, right? Anyway, The Rock is like the head of like he's like the final boss now of like wrestling. So he's like the secret like main like after like there's this one dude Triple H who's like in charge of like the
Triple H
WWE.
is still
And
there?
yeah, Triple H he's running the show now. Vince McMahon's a pervert. They kicked his ass out. And now
Was he
like The
still
Rock is
married
kind of like the
to? Was he married to Vince
he's married
McMahon's
to Triple
daughter?
H. No, he's married to Vince McMahon's daughter apparently.
Still?
Still, yeah, they're going strong. It's a
Okay, I
dynasty.
will admit that I know too more shit about wrestling than I want to know because of my
I was
father.
like, you
But
just dropping names and stuff.
Yeah, right. There we go.
it's
Like,
not by choice. My father watched that shit all the time, and I used to be like, "Dad, I was like, this is the most homoerotic shit you watch." And like, I know you're homophobic as shit, yet you still watch this shit. Really?
So
it's a
many
little gay.
straight guys are gay, dude. Like, straight guys be gay. Sitting up watching gay
I
shit.
think, and the violence is pretty fun too. You know, you just see somebody get an impossible hit, and you're just like, damn. This is one dude, Mankind, who would just like throw thumbtacks on like the ring and then like pile drive you into like the thumbtacks. That's crazy, right? That's nuts, right?
That's
uh,
unnecessary.
it's
A bit.
completely
A wee
ridiculous.
bit.
They had a ladder match where they just throw you into ladders and like power bomb you into ladders. It's insane. It's insane the punishment these people take, and they're just kind of like, "Yeah, I'll be here next week." Like how, buddy?
That shit is crazy.
well,
That shit is all staged. You know that. Even
it's
Futurama
staged.
pointed that shit out.
It's staged, and you have to like coordinate with people to not kill them. But like gravity is real. Like you watch those matches, those people are burnt out by the end of the matches. It is like
Of
this
course.
extreme feat of like it's like this like it's hard to describe. It's like this pageantry thing, but these people are like literally
No, I
throwing
can
themselves into
buy
chairs
the
and like
pageantry. I can see that.
yeah, it's like a stage play with like pain, I guess. It's like Broadway with more work with more people. It's like the South Park episode actually. It's like Broadway, but people get like fucked up.
Wow.
Absolutely amazing.
I'm not gonna lie. I did used to like John Cena back in the day. I thought he was hot, but
John
yeah.
Cena's cool, yeah.
I thought he was hot. I thought The
Cena's gonna
Rock
be at
was hot when
WrestleMania.
he first kind of came out.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of. No, I ain't gonna lie. I loved like Randy Orton. I don't know why I love that white boy, but I thought he was like so I just thought he was just the sexiest thing. I'm trying to think. I didn't really like Triple H was okay, but I didn't like the long hair on him, and he just kind of looked like a woolly mammoth to me. Um, like he
You know a
did.
lot more about wrestling than I do because I just got into it like last year.
I
Dang,
told you
how do
about
you
like, I've
know?
been
Y'all here
watching
busting
this
out the
shit since I
lore.
was like 20, like no, fucking like younger than that. Like
Oh, yeah.
14,
Yeah,
15.
high
I had no
school.
fucking choice. I remember when what was it? Bret Hart was in a fucking
Oh,
now
yeah,
that
yeah.
was weird. Bret Hart was that's he died, right?
I don't think is Bret Hart dead. Maybe I don't really
No,
know.
was it Bret Hart or Shawn Michaels? I don't know. One of them niggas got in a 50 on like they went in 50 feet up in a metal cage and something happened and basically died.
Dang.
Mm, damn. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to watch that match. That's crazy.
Yeah. Like
I think Bret Hart's still
I don't think
alive.
it was a match. I think he did it on his like spare time. I don't know. Who knows? It might have been a ritual for all I know.
Somebody.
But
There
yeah,
was a famous like stage. There was a famous like cage match with like this dude like the Undertaker and like this other guy like Mankind, where he like throws him off the top of like this steel cage like 10 feet in the air onto like onto like a table, and then the dude continues the match too. This dude just loves pain. He was like a solid brick wall of a person, like just kept getting up. It's insane.
That sounds
It's
crazy.
pageantry, but it's like, damn, dude, like, what are you? Like,
he
it's just
probably infused them with some type of spirits and shit. They'd be like, okay, well, this is my spirit pack right now.
right. It's just like straight up like anime. It's just like, you
A
know
mess.
what? There you go. It's
Did you
just
say a
anime.
mess?
We're
It's
Did you
just
say
like,
a mess?
I mean, it doesn't matter. I think he just loves it. I think he's just addicted to pain. The dude was like, the dude was like a wall. I, man.
That's crazy.
I like how
Um,
we just this. Yeah, you did something. You took this and spun it out of control to wrestling, and you brought back memories that I did not care to bring back up. But it's okay.
oh,
Okay.
oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. No, it's not terrible or anything. I just remember it.
Wrestling, it just is, it just consumes you, like I
I
don't
will say
know.
like once it starts and you kind of like stumble into it, like I'm the type of person like I won't want to watch something, but if I stumble into it and I watch it, it just sucks me in.
You
And
gotta
then
get
next
to
thing
the
I know,
point.
it's like an hour or two is gone by. I'm like, what the fuck? What just happened? I just
Yeah,
came and get it.
where am I?
Yeah. Like it's easy to get kind of like lost in something. Like that's always kind of fun when you can kind of like pick something up and like run with it for a little bit. I
Yeah.
think I'm kind of like that with the Super Bowl, honestly. Like I don't watch football year round, but like when the Super Bowl comes up, I'm like invested in like who's playing, at least in that match.
I'm invested in the halftime show sometimes, but even as of recently, no, I don't give a shit.
I guess the halftime show is usually like the main thing, yeah. The commercials kind of lost their luster since like everything was
Oh,
like
well, speaking of halftime shows, but this is not about a halftime show.
offshore.
So like, did you guys see Macklemore's fucked up?
Wait, like song or is he like fucked up? Like is he like beat
No,
up or
it's
something?
a song. It's the song is called "Fucked Up," and he had
Oh,
imagery for it. Have you seen it?
he got what for it?
He just go to YouTube and look up Macklemore "Fucked Up," and like pretty much people were like, if you didn't understand Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance, watch that.
And you'll just for the white people? Okay.
Interesting. Like a like a
Pretty
cliff note
much.
version of that. That's funny. Sorry, I won't play that now. Damn. Whoops. Anyway. Um. Okay. Sure. Yeah. I mean, Macklemore. Like he's pretty like pretty relevant guy. Oh, I'm seeing it's a lot of like current event shit. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he calls everyone out, and I mean
Good.
everyone out on that
Good. He
video.
should. Somebody should. I mean, we got to keep that pressure up. I mean, something. We got to do something, man. Like anything. Jesus. Just give that a like just cause.
Like,
Um, but on that note, it's gotten a little late over here. It's 10:10. Um, it's almost bedtime for your boy. So I think I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna tap out. I think this is I think we've gone pretty far.
okay, cool.
Yeah,
You'll
yeah.
continue.
Meeting adjourned.
Meeting adjourned. Meeting
Until
adjourned. This
next
is a fun
time.
one. But
Farewell.
yeah. Take
See
care,
you later.
everybody. Ooh, yeah, we did it.
Bye.
Yeah. Well, not, but yeah.
Bye.